Why did it go to this right away? Here, hang on. Here we go.
Dude, that was some good tunes right here. But big shout out to everyone that tuned in live. All right, we are doing the very first Milwaukee Brewers live watch party ever. All right, and it's the first time. Vinny had a glitch, to start the show, but it's all good. But
Yeah, a little glitch right there, but that's all right.
I believe in you, Ramy. You know what I mean? Dude, we're gonna have fun, but like I ain't gonna fake the funk. You know what I mean? I'm not all knowledgeable about baseball these days. I used to watch Brewers. I wouldn't say quite a lot, but enough. But I went to a lot of Brewers games. I was a Brewers ambassador for a year, so like I always like supported the Brewers, but I'm not a super into baseball guy. But I think I'm gonna change it. I think I'm gonna start watching other sports like Bucks too. I mean, I watch the Bucks every now and again when they're playing, but get more dialed in, get more a little knowledgeable. I think watch parties will be fun to do. With both these teams and maybe even just other weird stuff, especially in the Packers off season. But obviously Packers is going to be number one going forward. But check out the graphics we got. All right. So we are rocking with some nice graphics. We got Vinny over here. Worked all night last night and all day today a little bit. And look at that. We got we're gonna know who's on base, where they at. You got all the stuff that you would see.
And when you look at the graphics, look at the faces that will be on base too.
Yeah.
See that? So, look at that. Look at here. Let's go bases loaded just to show. Look at that.
Hopefully we see that during this game. All right, so let's get to some chat over here. Christy, every time the Brewers score, do the Taylor dance. Dude, Christy's obsessed with the Taylor dance. You know what I mean?
She is.
Shout out to Christy over there and Ed the Diver, that whole crew over there. Here we go. What's up, Matt? Hope the Brewers tie this series up. Absolutely. Hopefully they do. Hopefully I'm good luck. I was told at work that because I was like, I'm doing this watch party for the Brewers. Never did a Brewers watch party. I'm, and people are like, what business do you have talking about baseball? You know what I mean? But what business do I have talking about football either? But they said that if the Brewers don't win tonight, I can never do this again. So a lot of pressure on the Brewers. What's up, Aaron? How you going? How you doing? Go Brewers is absolutely right, and go Pat Go is also acceptable. You know what I mean? And appreciate people rocking with me tonight. We're gonna have a good time. You know what I mean? We got the cool graphics. We got some good sound effects. Like Vinny's been working. This is gonna be a fun stream. So, you know what I mean? We got the good stuff right here. Shout out to Rick over here in the chat. I'm okay. How about you? I'm good. I got me a nap after work, getting ready for this Brewers game. It's going to be a fun one. But like I said, I'm not all knowledgeable. So the system that we're going to have set up, you know what I mean? Just to let you know my old strategy for this game. We're going to have Vinny over here, the producer, call up, who's up next to bat. He's got all the information right there. And plus, I don't want to try to say some of these names. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll let him do it. But then, and then, I'll try to do a little bit of commentary or whatever. But here's the lineups for the day. Let's say I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna have fun, but like I'm not acting like you know what I mean. Like
I want to hear Matt pronounce some of the names. That's what I want to hear.
Good. I don't you know what I mean? I'll let you do that. Matt's gonna bring the Brewers good luck tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Look at I have this. You can't see it right here. Look at this old Brewers helmet right here. I've had this in my basement. I've had this for a long time. I don't know where it came from. It's got all full of spider webs, and I was gonna dust it off, but I'm like, no, because we bringing back that '80s funk right here. You know what I mean, baby? I'm not putting this on my head. I know that, but yeah, you know what I mean. Let's go, Brew Crew. Dude, my stepdad is like the biggest Brewers fan I've ever met. Like growing up, like whenever. No matter what was happening, he's in the garage, he's working, he's doing stuff. Like the Brewers game was like always on the radio. Like he was always locked into the Brewers. It was like part of his life, you know what I mean? So the Brewers, if they can get a World Series, like those like diehard fans that have been about it forever, that's awesome for them. So I hopefully it happens. You know what I mean? Stace says, I'm here for moral support. Go Brewers. Let's go right there. You know what I mean? We gotta implement that air horn. I don't know. Air horns are used a lot in baseball, but they're going to be on this stream. You know what I mean? I follow you not only for the Brewers, but also our Packers. Yeah, Packers is usually what I'm talking about. So this will be a little bit different, but we're going to have a good time. Freddie Peralta, 2025 regular season, 17-6. You know what I mean? I'm not going to read off all these numbers, but you see them on the screen. We're all watching the same thing. I don't think anyone's watching this who can't see the TV.
Now, this may be a little different from the football games, but trust us, we just put this all together.
Yeah.
So we're not used to it. So forgive us if there's any snafus at all tonight. Okay.
But we're going to have fun. That's what the cool thing about watch parties is, like, you're just screwing around. You know what I mean? It's not that serious. We're just going to have fun. What is up, Matt Ramage? A little Brewers ball tonight, huh? Let's go. You know what I mean? This will be more fun. I was going to do the, usually on Tuesdays, I do a little podcast stream. I think watch parties are way more fun than podcasts. And we can talk about whatever, like during the game, whatever, in between situations. People got questions. People want to talk about whatever. We get after it. We got a Bucks preseason game in Milwaukee too tonight against Thunder. You know what I mean? Yeah, the Bucks season starting out. Dude, I've never been to a Bucks game, like, my whole life until like the last few years or whatever. I got opportunities to go in like really, really good seats. And dude, the Bucks games are so fun. Like, there's never, ever any type of stoppage. Going to a Milwaukee Bucks game is absolutely wild. They keep you entertained. I've never really been to a pro basketball game, obviously growing up or whatever. That was pretty awesome. I think I missed some comments over here. But anyways, let's keep moving over here. So who do we think is going to win? I assume most people are here Brewers fans, but a lot of Dodger fans follow me because as this game is starting up over here.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the first pitch. Doesn't matter about the Dodgers. We're not going to announce them. We'll announce the Brewers.
We don't need to announce all of them. But here comes the first pitch. It's going to be a strike one.
Strike one. As you can see on the scoreboard, I'm going to try my hardest to keep it accurate up on top, too.
Yeah, that's going to be tough when stuff starts happening. But here we go. Here comes the second pitch. And that's going to be another strike.
Oh, look at that. Strike two.
All right, so two strikes right out the gate, baby. Come on now.
Yeah. That's right, Aaron. Brewers got this. We got this.
We got no shotgun, we can't be a shotgun. You're like, wind up.
Well, you could say cannon for an arm.
Yeah. All right, here comes the third pitch. I don't know how on we are with everyone over here, but that's going to be a ball. Ooh, so that's going to make the count 2-1 over here.
No. Come on, man. No, 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Yeah,
Come on.
2. Yeah. See, I just dyslexia though. I knew that. I just
That's all right. All
right, now we got a low pitch and then left over here.
2 and 2 is the count. A little low and inside on that one.
Oh yeah, you got to say that stuff right. Low and inside.
Yeah.
We'll figure this thing out. Well,
look at these angles.
These camera angles are pretty cool.
There's the windup and the
all right,
pitch.
And that's gonna be a strike.
Struck him out.
A miss.
Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. We get to first graphic of the night, too. Yes.
First striker, first batter, all in the same thing. There we go. Oh, yeah. We have the graphics popping tonight. You know what I mean, Frosty?
Yeah, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. There's a lot here, and I'm not used to it. So forgive me if I'm off a little.
Stream, obviously, doing this. Rick said front row. Amy looking good tonight. Yeah.
Oh, yes. She's there.
All right, here we go. That's what was that? I missed it over here.
Yeah, actually,
that was a ball over there.
That was a ball. Okay, we were looking front row. Amy, see what happened?
There's a strike right there. Let's keep it professional over here.
Sorry, I'm trying. I'm sorry, boss.
James said sitting at the bar having a beer and tacos, winning after a long day. Today was a long day. Here we go, and that's gonna be a ball inside.
2-1 the count, 1 out. Top of the first. Beautiful night in Milwaukee. Beautiful day today.
All right, that's going to be low, but that's just
swing and a miss. Oh, he was taking a chop at that one. This game is brought to you by Kwik Trip. This game brought to you by Kwik Trip and Nicolet Law. If you're driving in Milwaukee, you're going to need Nicolet Law. Trust me.
All right, that's going to be high inside over here.
And the count is full.
Let's go, dude.
All right, Matt, what do you think? Is he going to watch the pitch or is he going to swing? What do you think?
I don't know. I think he's going to swing.
Here we go. The windup and the 3-2 pitch.
He did not.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Be a walk.
That's a walk.
They get someone on base over here.
So, yeah. All right. So, we're going to put a runner on first.
Euchre, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when people like me are trying to like call a game and like the difference of level of skill, you know what I mean? You gotta show love to the GOAT. Here we go. So they got a man on first over here. That's gonna be our strike one. That's what we need. We just need a little bit of energy, you know what I mean? All right, I seen this guy being interviewed. This is Freddie Freeman over here.
Yeah, he's annoying. He's annoying.
So that's gonna be a ball right there.
Oh, yeah.
So what do we got here? 1-1 is the count.
There's only one true Freddie. That's Mercury.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah. All right, and here we go. The 1-1 pitch.
All right, and they're gonna have a swing and a miss over here. That's 1-2 count. Jays to be outside. You know what I mean? I don't think you're allowed to say that. Yeah, we got the sound effect. Come on. I want that, that ballpark flow right here. And we're going to have a swing. We got a hit. He's going to get under this thing, and that's going to be an out.
2 outs, runner holds.
There we go, 2 outs. They got a man on first over here.
How do you guys like the graphic on the left with the Matt Ramage head on first? Do you guys like that? I wanted to make it fun for you guys, so...
Yeah. All right, so here we go. And that's going to be outside. That's going to be a ball. So they have a timer on how they have to pitch the ball. Oh, yeah, that's new, right, to baseball?
They started that, I want to say, either last year or the year before that.
Yeah, within the last few. I forgot about that. I just seen that timer over there. Because back in the day, they seemed like they would just camp out over there. That's going to be a strike.
Now, I have a distant cousin who's a pitcher on the Kansas City Royals. Alec Marsh is his name. And I know he doesn't like the pitch count. He always says that that's kind of rough on the pitchers.
Oh, yeah. I assume it is. They're going to rush him a little bit, adds a little bit to the game. But that's going to be...
fouls it back behind the plate.
There we go. So 1-2 is the count. Will Smith out here, dude. When he ain't slapping comedians, he's out here playing baseball.
Keep his name out your mouth.
I shouldn't even have said it. You know what I mean? But here we go. Here comes setting up for the pitch. And that's going to be a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. End of the inning.
Strikeout to end the inning. There we go. Our first little half inning watch party for the Brewers. You know what I mean? So far. I don't know what's going on there. Stroke out? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong stream.
I love the timer, especially in the postseason. Yeah, so let me know, Ham in the chat. What do you think of the timer? I kind of like it because you can kind of look at the timer, kind of know like when it's going to go. I think I used to watch baseball a lot back in the day, and that was kind of one thing that it was kind of really slow pace for me. You know what I mean? Maybe a little ADD action. I mean, so I think that the timer kind of keeps the game flowing, but I could get why the pitchers wouldn't like that because I get the history of the game and all that. I know people don't like messing with the baseball's rules and whatnot, but here we go. Frost said, "Wish Ben Sheets had pitched in these rules. He was such a fast worker." There you go.
Very, very true. That is very true. Yeah.
Rick said, "I want to see Matt jog the bases. I seen his 40-yard dash." Did you see that video back in the day over at Titletown? I did a 40-yard dash over at Titletown, and it was funny because I was going to run this 40-yard dash, and I was going to fall at the end to be funny, and kind of make a goofy video or whatever. That would be funny if I fall or whatever. And I didn't plan it, but when I started running, I'm like, I'm going to fall. That'd be funny. They'll record me. But then I look over and there's a whole group of people, like a bunch of girls, and there's a bunch of people over there. And then I look down on the ground and I'm like, if you fall, that looks painful. So I didn't fall, but I did run very slow and very awkward. And but there you go. There's my 40-yard dash story. What is up? I think I missed a few people in the chat over here. How you doing? Thanks for watching. We have 191 folks watching live right here. Oh yeah, we got to do that. Swing, bada, swing. We do need to do that. No, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not overly knowledgeable about baseball. I mean, I know like obviously the basics. Like my kids were in baseball. I used to watch the Brewers back in the day a little bit, but football is always like my favorite sport. I never got 100% locked in. There's just so many baseball games. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try to watch a little bit more coming up next season and the rest of the season. Hopefully, it ends in a World Series over here. But Brad says, with that lazy eye, my guess you would miss every base. Dude, first of all, I can't hit a baseball to save my life because my hand-eye coordination, I don't know, I know it's a shocker. Not real good. So, there's a video of me, like we had one of those baseball things, like swing around a pole, and they come around and people hit it, and then it goes around the pole. And, like, there's a video of me just missing every time this ball just slowly stops.
All right, so
can't hit that thing. But
we got Churio, Terang, and Contreras to start off this inning, followed by Yelich, Vaughn, Frelick, Durbin, Bowers, and Ortiz for the entire lineup.
There we go. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be hit. He hits it deep. Oh my goodness, right out the gate. Home run for the Brewers. I might be good luck. I don't know. First pitch. Get up. Get out of here and go.
I wasn't even ready for that.
Dude, that is ridiculous. Home run.
1-0 Brewers. Yes.
1-0 right out the gate. Dude, look at that hit. Just hammer that thing. I take full responsibility. I believe like maybe I'm good luck. I'm bringing good mojo to the Milwaukee Brewers. You know what I mean? Here we go. Keep her moving over here. Next batter's up. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low. That's going to be a ball.
I was just switching everything back, too. That happened so fast.
All right, 1-0 is the count.
Swinging a foul back behind the plate.
When you have to do a watch party every game. Here comes, I think that's the replay. That was beautiful.
Ooh,
all right, here goes. The count 1-2 here. All right, here we go. Count 1-2. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a hit, but that's going to be a grounder. He tossed the first, and that's going to be an out.
Yep. He's got him.
Not good for us, but I didn't mean to say it with such excitement, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you just calm down.
All right, here we go. 1 out. Here comes the pitch.
Contreras.
It's swinging. It's going to be a strike.
Ooh, swinging a miss. Oh, he took a chop at that one.
Yeah, he did. You know, bang out some runs over here to start the first. That'd be all right, Up 1-0 here. They got a grounder. He's looking for the ball. Is he going to get there in time? He's not.
Ooh, another.
It's going to be out. He was looking for that thing. You know what I mean? I'd have lost it. I wouldn't have been able to pick it up. Give us your strike 3 call, Matt. Yeah, I gotta. You have to wait for that. You know what I mean? Popcorn over here.
Back scratcher.
Here comes the pitch. It's gonna be. He's gonna swing on that. That was low inside.
Yelich at the plate. Now, Yelich, hopefully he gets out of the slump he's been in.
Don't jinx him.
I'm not trying to.
That's high inside. It's going to be a ball.
I'm just clearly saying he's not been having a good postseason. I'm sorry.
1-1 is the count. And that's going to be inside. That's going to be a ball.
Ball 2. 2-1 the count. LA Dodgers wondering, hey, we're going to lose this series.
Come on. And that's going to be a swing. He hit said that's going to be foul. So 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. I got my stepdad autograph Yellow Job Baseball. He's pretty excited about that.
Mm.
Now they're doing baseball. They talk about other stuff, and here comes the pitch, and it's going to be a swing. He hits. It's going to be a grounder. Can he outrun it? And he cannot. Very close though. Not close enough.
3 outs. And
that's 3 outs, and that's the end of the first. Going to be top of the second. Ramage, you random drug test your employees. I do not.
That's cute.
Let's go, Brewers.
Yeah.
Matt, the beer man, beer here. All right, they're at commercial. We're gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the rest area. Maybe I think I might need to restock over here. We'll be right back at the top of the second inning.
Hi, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
All righty, we are back. You know,
a little extra fun right there.
Did I miss something?
No. No, that commercial was a home run. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to everyone over here in Milwaukee. I know a lot of people are at this game. A lot of people are messaging me. All right, here we go. Excuse me. I should have muted there. That's going to be the first pitch. Going to be high. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 is the count. Isn't that where you go? Swing, swing. It's going to be a strike.
Strike. Oh, he dropped that
right
one a little.
corner over here.
Yeah.
I went to send you beer money, but I need an account. This is high maintenance trying to buy you a beer, but we'll be working on it. I'm not sure how that works. We're going to have a swing and a miss over here for a strike. Vinny was telling me about that. But, yeah, you can message me too. You can figure it. I mean, you don't need to do that at all. I appreciate it. But, that's a high one outside. So it's going to be 2-2 count right here.
It's Max Muncy for the Dodgers right here. Not many people know this. When he was 5 years old, won a Crayola crayon drawing contest.
Is that
Not
real?
many people know that. Well, it could be.
He get connected. It's gonna be high. Is he gonna be able
Pops
to get
it
it
up.
ball?
He's
But he's
underneath
it, and that's gonna be caught.
Oh, and he's got it.
Out.
That's an out. See?
I thought you were getting those real things. I was like, dang.
Well, no. I've got a friend who's an actual DJ in Long Island. He says, most like DJs when they talk, 80% is just nothing. It's not real. Yeah, they do.
I'm gonna start doing it on my streams. Be like,
You just got to think.
like Jordan Love has 47 touchdowns. That pitch is gonna be low. That's gonna be a ball.
Low. And there he is, the future coach of the year, right there. Man, Milwaukee Brewers.
All right, Cats 1-0 over here.
Here are the 1-0 pitch. The wind up in the pitch, low.
Yeah.
2-0. Try saying that first name, Matt. Did you see that one?
I don't say names. Not in baseball. All right, that one's low.
Oh, that was low.
Balls.
Yeah,
That's 3-0 count, dude.
I mean, I could say his last name.
He's checking my stream right there, dude. That's what was happening right there. He's like, what's this guy doing? Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be in. We call it a strike, but that was inside a little bit.
That was a gift. That was awesome.
I've always wondered why they didn't ever change that. They have the box. You figure they could just have automatic strike zone technology, but I guess you don't want to take away the umpires. That would be only that'd be good for the game. But
popped up on the right side.
Foul.
And a great catch by a Milwaukee fan, but that is strike two. The count is full.
Count right here, dude.
Yes. Well, they are talking about having robot umpires. They're going to test out next season.
I think it'd be better, it'd be more efficient, but I think you do take a little bit out of the game when you don't have people back there. Maybe they'll hold it and they'll read it. Strike. I do think it takes a little bit. If NFL didn't have refs, it was a bunch of robots doing it all or whatever. I think that'd be weird. But all right, here comes. We got a hit over here. It's going deep.
Oh, driven deep, way back,
and that's going to be a home run.
That's gone. Yeah.
And the Dodgers tie it up.
Oh God. Yeah.
Was that a 105-mile-an-hour pitch?
That deserves the sad uke face.
Are they throwing the ball 105 miles an hour?
Well, no. That's the velocity off the bat.
Oh, off the pitch.
Yeah, once he swung and hit it with the bat, that's how fast it went off the bat.
That makes a lot more sense.
There are some guys that can throw at 105.
I mean, I know guys can throw near 100 or maybe a little over, but that seems wild if that's just on the regular. Oh, that's going to be a strike, but that looked a little bit outside as well.
Yeah.
So we go. Let's make sure we're not missing any chat over here. Automatic strike zone next year, Rick said. All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get into baseball this offseason. Like I said, I know, and I used to watch it, so I just don't know. I'm just not familiar with all the players and the new rules and whatnot. But you know what I mean? Here we go, right down the middle. That's gonna be a strike, no swing.
That was 105 miles an hour right there.
105 miles an hour. That's crazy, dude. You ever drive 105 miles an hour a couple times?
Once.
Yeah. Whenever I get a new vehicle, you know what I mean? Got to break that thing in, which is exactly what you want to do with a new vehicle. The opposite. Here we go, right down the middle. He gets a piece of this thing. He hits it deep. That's going to be caught for an out.
So, 2 outs now.
So, we got 2 outs. There we go. Come on, Brewers. Let's get out of this thing here. I mean, I don't want to say out of it. Base is going on base. That's what we need. We need a little height.
I'm trying.
Yeah, we need to get some different, we need to mix up some baseball music, but have it be uppity a little bit, have our own flavor on it. Get this stream grooving a little bit. So,
he called that a ball.
That was a ball right there. That was kind of right on that line in that square box. So,
here's Enrique Hernandez.
And that's going to be right down the middle. No swing. That's going to be a strike.
And Enrique Hernandez, a huge fan. In fact, he went to the concert for Enrique Iglesias. Loves his music. Absolutely loves it.
That's going to be a low pitch there. That's going to be a ball.
Yeah.
2-1 is the count.
His favorite line is, "You can run, you can hide, but you can't escape my love," he says.
Here comes the... Oh, yeah, swing over here. That's me.
Ooh, a little chopper down the
Yeah,
third
cute,
base side, a little foul.
Brewers need to put up a crooked number in the bottom inning here.
You got it. 100% Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman. Here we go. And that's going to be a swing and a hit. Oh, you
shot up the middle. That's a base hit.
Yeah, screw that guy. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
The score is 1-1. The scoreboard is up here, though.
Right up there. Yeah, you'll see the Brewers 1-1.
But yeah,
yes.
It is 1-1. Andy Page is up to bat. See, I'll say the names I can say real good.
You're like, I got that one.
I like pronouncing his names wrong. I feel like it's disrespectful. But here we go. Pitch. That's going to be inside. He swung at that thing, though, I guess.
Wow.
Did he connect on that?
What if his name is really pronounced like Pages?
I know, right?
Or Pegues. Pegues, you know?
All right, here we go. We got a man on. They got a man on first. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a low. That's going to be a ball. 1-1 is the count over here.
And there's Sal Frelick. He had that great catch in center field to steal that grand slam and throw into the double play.
He gets a piece of that. And that.
Ooh, shot down to the corner. Fair ball. He's going to round. They're going to send him home.
They're running home.
Oh, throw to the plate, not in time.
So the Dodgers take the lead 2-1 here. That's not good at all. Grassi is at the game. So all his people should be watching me, right? I see he's doing a lot of stuff in Milwaukee there. He's living in that area. And he's been at a lot of Brewer games.
So let me see where that guy is on base here.
Yeah, not what
I think he's on second, if I'm correct.
All right, we go 2-1 Dodgers. There's 2 outs. Got a man on second. Carlos says, I was in Waukesha when they gave out the jersey. We were 3 rows from ground level. That was freaking amazing. Now I am stuck back here in Arizona. You know what I mean? Arizona, they got that warm weather over there. That's gonna that was a little low, though.
A little low, yeah.
Right, but
in Arizona, they say it's dry heat, but I was out there once and it was humid. It was.
I don't even know what dry heat even is, dude.
Yeah,
hot is hot, dude. Here we go. That's gonna be a strike. So that's gonna be 0-2 is the count right here. Come on, let's shut this thing down right here. 2 outs. Need a big time right here. All right, we'll get right back to this comment here. And that's going to be inside, but he swings and he gets a piece of it. That's going to be out. Caught for an out, so they get out of that inning. Giving up a run. Now it's 2-1. Dodgers over the Brewers. Stacy said, my kid will be driving over 105 at Mod Nationals this weekend.
Hey,
there you go. Shout out to Mike over there. Brewers need to play like they want to win. You know what I mean? Grassi, Grassi is 3-0 when he goes to Brewers games. Yeah, I seen that on his Instagram story and whatnot. He's been going to a lot of them. So he's good luck. So if Grassi's there, he's 3-0 at the game. He's probably gonna win this game.
I don't know. Sometimes it's bad to say that, though.
No, it's all right.
Okay.
That was probably during our monsoon season, which we are going through now.
Oh, the monsoons, yeah.
I think I read that wrong. Yeah. Hey, Matt,
That's
love the live tonight for the Brew Crew. Cheers. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here. I gotta say, first time ever doing a Brewers watch party. It's a different vibe from like football, because football, you're like, third down and 8, you know what I mean? It's all like, but baseball's a little bit different, but, we got the music though. We got everything rocking right here. Hey, shout out to my neighbor if he's watching. My neighbor, his wife said he was watching the stream. So if you're watching, shout out, dude. I'll cut my grass, I promise. What is up, Erica? How you doing? Oh, all right, we got that one. But yeah, here we go. 2-1. We need to get the bats rolling over here for the Brewers. You know what I mean? And
yeah, starting out a little slow. Yeah,
I mean,
had that one good one, but yeah,
home run, like off the first pitch, kind of knocked that thing out. But they got to keep that thing moving. Need to get a win here. You don't want to go down 0-2. Definitely not. But shout out to everyone watching live right here. We have 279 folks watching live in all the places: Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, the X Machine. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Somewhere Brian Branch is trying to fight a Kansas City fan in Burger King parking lot. In my mind, anyway. Shout out to Brian Branch over here just swinging. Someone hurt his feelings over here. But yeah, look at this. The little mac and cheese man, the super mac. Shout out to Nicolet Law. But yeah, dude, Brian Branch got suspended for a game. He is appealing that. Dude, that whole thing was crazy. He took his hand out to shake his hand. He's like, pow! All right, they're coming back from commercial over here.
they show a beautiful live shot. Here we go.
So here we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be inside. That's going to be a ball.
Right. Ball one. Vaughn at the plate.
Here we go. And that's going to be, what was that? That was inside. That
Ball
was a ball
two.
right there.
Now, Vaughn is the player we got from the Chicago White Sox. He was on the bench with the lowly White Sox, who had the worst season ever last year.
It's a piece of that. And there's
there's a bobble.
He tried to get to the first. And
not in time. Yes.
Is that considered an error over there? What's going on with that?
With that
that's
one,
an error, they said.
An error?
See, I know what the heck I'm talking about right here.
Yeah, it's okay, all right.
On the replay right here, yeah, he just kind of. That's the type of stuff
yeah.
I was playing baseball back in the day.
You know what? It was a Dodger, so yeah, it's an error. Yeah.
I was hoping Fast Freddy would have came out strong. I did do some prize picks in this game. I didn't know what I was doing, but I did them anyways. And we're gonna have a hit right here, and that's the first. Now he overthrows it to second.
That's an error.
Yeah. That's definitely an error. So they got a man at first here.
Oh, is that a foul ball? Or what's going on? Oh, okay. Okay, that was a foul ball. Okay.
Yeah. And then he ran.
Okay, got that corrected. So that's going to be a strike.
We are so confused.
Nope, I got her now. I'm on it.
Right here, you know what I mean? Here comes the pitch. We got ourselves a hit. And he's going to throw it to second. Now he's going to try to get a double play, and he overthrows that. And
there's another error.
We're still going to have a guy on first.
That's another error.
Yeah, dude. I've seen less errors when my kids were playing Little League. You know what I mean? Joey says, I don't know much about baseball. Been about 15 years since I played, but I'm here to crack a beer and enjoy listening to you two. So go Brewers and Bears, or I guess Cubs still suck. You know what I mean? All of the above. I appreciate you. Yeah, this is the first time doing a Brewers watch party, so figuring this thing out. But yeah, we got an error right there. Got a little bit of action popping off over here. So one out. We got a man on first.
Here we go. And here's Durbin at the plate.
Stealer on first base too. That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
That's going to be a foul right there, left side, off third, whatever. I don't know even how you say that, but there you go. Caleb Durbin. It's a good name right there. Come on, get something going right here. Yeah, comes that pitch. He's going to get a piece of that. That's going to be foul. About the same area over there. Like you are doing Brewers playoffs, you know? Yeah, I've never done it Brewers before.
Yeah.
I think, like I say, I think next year, especially like if I have fun doing this and people like it, I'll probably do a lot more next season. Maybe even some Bucks games too. But we're gonna be focused on Packers, obviously, being number one. But watch parties are fun, especially when nothing else is going on. You know what I mean? But here we go, the pitch, and that's gonna be a strike.
Oh,
And that's gonna be a
man.
strike out.
Oh. Not good. Not good at all. 2 outs.
Not what you want right there.
No.
Shout out to Vinny. All the behind the scenes stuff he does has made match streams more amazing than they were before, which I didn't think was possible. Yeah, he does a lot of work, a lot of time. He spends more
Thanks,
time
Joey.
on this than I do. Here comes, we have a swing and a miss over here. That's 2 outs, but yeah, Vinny does a lot of work. Shout out to Vinny over there. You know
And thank you. I'm really trying, guys. So thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Shut up, Vinny.
That's right, man. Come on now.
Right. He was leading off a little bit there. He kind of faked like he was going to throw it. The boos come in. They didn't like that, huh?
No, they don't like it when Dodgers or other teams fake throwing, you know. It's just like pets. They don't like when you fake the throw, you know?
Yeah. All right, so that's going to be a hit. And he's going to sing the first, and he's going to. So that's going to
be
the end.
That retires the side. At the end of 2, the score is still Dodgers 2, the Brewers 1.
Let's go, Brewers. Go, let's have a beer. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing. We're at commercial. We're going to hang out right here. But yeah, so the Brewers down 1 run. We're at the top of the third, about to start. And you know what I mean? Hopefully they can figure some stuff out here. Still can't believe the Bears sneaked out back-to-back 1-point wins. Now they think that they're hot stuff. Reality check, Bears just like. The thing about the Bears is like, dude, the Bears, they don't worry me at all. So like, win games, whatever. Have a good time with it. I don't care. Like, the Bears are not a serious team. The Bears are not a team that is going to be a threat come playoff time. The Packers, like, we're looking at the Lions. You know what I mean? Packers are to beat the Lions. The Bears are not. They're 4th place, dude. They're a 4th place in the NFC North right now. They don't matter. You know what I mean? They're like the Cubs, but the Cubs season is over.
You know what, Matt? For Joey, in between, here you go.
The Bears still suck. The Bears still suck. The Bears
here we go.
Still suck. The Bears still suck. They really suck. Yes, the Bears still
suck.
There you go, Joey.
But yeah, that was a good game. You know, Bears came back and won that thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I didn't really see too many Bears fans kind of flexing. You know what I mean? I see like Cubs fans crying. The whole thing, like with the Cubs fans, like on Twitter, I see is like they're posting that picture of that flag with the Brewers, like when they're holding the L after they beat the Cubs, and then they're trying to make it to like, you know, like their thing. And they still like keep posting like, oh, Brewer fans are going to be really mad by posting this picture of the Brewers beating the Cubs. Like, it's such a weird thing. Illinois fans, like Chicago fans, are crazy. I don't. They're coping because they lost to the Brewers. It's crazy. It's funny because I'm trolling them and they're coming back at me and like, oh, the Brewers done this, not. I'm like, I don't care, dude.
Weren't they the ones? Weren't they the ones chanting the Packers suck and
Green Bay
suck and all
like
that? Yeah,
Chicago fans they chant Green Bay sucks like every sporting event. It doesn't even have to be a sporting event, like concerts and stuff. Like whenever there's a large group of Chicago people, they chant Green Bay sucks, which is fine. Have a good time with it. That doesn't make me mad at all. I love it. I kind of laugh like when I see those videos. I love the rivalries, you know. So
yeah,
you know, chant away. You know what I mean? But then don't act like whenever I make a video about the Bears. Or even if they mention the Cubs like on Twitter, people are like, "Oh, you always talk about us." Like, bro, you over here chanting your whole cities together, chanting Green Bay sucks together. You know what I mean? So, but I love the rivalry, so I ain't mad about it. But here we go. We come back to this thing. Magic Brew. Yeah, I got to slide down that old Burning Brew. We were talking about that last night. Got to slide down the old Bernie Bruner slide, dude. That was pretty cool. Here we go, though. We got a pitch over here, and that's going to be a grounder. He's going to throw it to first, and that's going to be the first out of the inning right there, buddy.
There you go.
So that's a good way to start this thing.
Good old
Bangers.
6-3 play.
Give us some sound effects over here.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go, Brewers.
That's how it
Here
should
we
be
go.
like in baseball. There should just be like a DJ up there. And all right, we're gonna have a low pitch over here. That's gonna be a ball. But they should just have a DJ up there, but just like remixes and stuff. Like, here we go, Brewer. Like, screw the Dodgers.
What was one of those DJs from like a nightclub? Like,
Yeah.
hey, put your hands together for.
Let's see if they. All right, we have a ball over here outside.
Put your hands together for
See how
Mike
good they are at
Peralta.
concentrating throwing pitches when it's like a disco in there.
Yeah, ladies, get out your wallets. Here comes Peralta.
Here we go. 2-0's the count. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be strike.
Yeah.
Down, right down the middle on the bottom of the little square box.
right down the middle on the bottom.
I'm saying it was in the middle of the plate, but just
that sounded like a Harry Carey call. It really did. Let me hear you.
2-2 is the count now. What is up? How you doing? We're watching some playoff baseball right here. We don't know what we're doing.
All right.
1
and 2 count.
And here comes the pitch. He's going to connect on that, and he's going to get a piece. All right, throws it to first, and that's going to be out.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
2 outs on. There you go.
Wear chains. Just like, I can wear a necklace and play baseball at the same time. You know what I mean? Go Brewers and go Pack is absolutely correct.
Yes. I was thinking, Matt, if we were like on
that, right? Keep it going.
Keep going. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, we got a strike here. We got a strike. If we were on NBC, we would have been fired.
Do we stop screwing around here?
That's right. Take this serious. Come on.
Top of the third over here. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be outside and low.
Oh, just a bit outside.
Yeah, it was a little bit outside. You know what I mean? Only we're allowed to steal it. We got to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Show some respect.
It says yes. Okay, sorry. God. Okay, the wind up
here
and the
comes
pitch.
a hit. That's popped up. Unless they totally blunder this thing.
Shortstop took care of the entire inning. That is all.
Quick inning right there. You know what I mean? I remember like when my kids were in Little League, I was just hoping for quick innings. You know what I mean? I was like, obviously not on my kids. I wanted them to score some runs, but that team, I was like, let's just wrap this up. We don't need no double innings or extra innings over here. Beep, beep. Beep, ding. Can make a song. Make a Cubs suck chant on that thing.
We could. Ready? Cubs
suck.
suck. Cubs suck.
Suck. Cubs suck. Hold the L. This would be an awesome alternative broadcast for the Brewers game on TBS.
Thank you.
They should do that. They should have like alternate. You know what I mean? Like I always thought that even like Monday Night Football, they should like, or even any football games, they should let people just stream and have, I guess anyone can, but you know what I mean? Like they should have it like with the game. Not mine because they probably pick someone better, but you know what I mean? Like the Mannings
amateurs have nothing on us, Matt. The Mannings have nothing.
Like Grassi did it on the NFL's channel or whatever. He did a watch party, I think Monday Night Football, one of those games. It was like hugely like his biggest livest whatever. But so I think it's cool. Like I give fans a shot. I'm just saying there's probably better options than me.
Yeah.
But there we go. What's up, Joni? Said good job, Brewers.
Yeah, you know
Isn't
it.
that what, if
you
you're happy
wanna
and you
show
know it,
if
and
you're
your wife-
happy and you know it,
Clap
clap
your
your hands.
Is that the word?
That's it. Yeah.
I remember that.
Just to let everybody know, I stayed up late working on this, and I even went on my keyboard and recorded this stuff for everybody.
Yeah, dude, he's over here. He's Mr. Music Man over here. Stacey said, were you a football coach for your kids' teams? No, they didn't ever let me coach. I helped with practice, not in football, but like on baseball. When
Too many people died.
Yeah, in football, they like you get out of here. Dude, one time, like my son was mostly like played on the line, like offensive, defensive line, because he was a taller kid or whatever, it's a smaller town, and so bigger kids got to do that. But he was playing tight end for a little bit, and there was this big play where my son like caught a pass, and he's like running for the end zone, and I was jumping like, that's my boy. And I'm like all jacked up. He's running down the field, and then I see this kid come up running across the field like 100 miles an hour. I'm like, this doesn't look good. He just absolutely rocked my son. Ball goes flying. His face is in the dirt. I just sat down like, I don't even know that kid that well.
Yeah, I was mistaken.
But yeah, that's but here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be low. That's going to be a ball. But my son had some moments in baseball though. He had a home run. He had a game-winning thing where they like dumped Gatorade on his head and stuff. We got pictures of that. My older boy, he did all right in baseball. I mean, not enough to do anything good pro or nothing, but so
there's a shot right back at the
throw to
pitcher.
first here, and that's going to be an out. That was just like a little, I don't know, it was an accidental bunt. I don't know. All right, so let's get to some more comments. What's up, Carla? I worked on the roof during the rebuild. My name is on the memorial. Carla Schrum. I was a commercial roofer. I also worked on Lambeau. There you go.
Oh,
Shout out
wow.
to
Hey, Carla,
over here.
were you there when the crane fell?
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. And, but yeah. Great job, voice in the computer. I bet he is not even real. Yeah, AI. Here we go. So that's going to be out.
Oh, foul ball. Foul ball.
Is that foul?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't get too excited, Dodger fans. That's foul.
Yeah, he hit it, went straight down towards the base. Yeah. But
Churio, last time up, Churio was the one who hit the home run. So
here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. He put his whole body in that, dude. He put his whole life into that swing. So let's get to this comment. Greg Haynes, Strawberry Plains checking in, Matt. It's time for the Brewers bats to get going and the pack to string some wins together. Have Vinny play Wilding when the young reliever comes in for Milwaukee. Throw 100 plus, but a little wild occasionally. Yeah, we can't play that song because copyrighted, but it would be fantastic.
I wish I could. I really do.
Greg? Hope you're having a good night. So here we go.
Here's Turang.
1-0 is the count. Here comes that's going to be a strike. So it's going to be 1-1 on the count now. 2 out.
Is it just me, or would Turang be a good spokesperson for like Tang?
I don't even know.
Bottom
of the third. We're going to have a hit here.
Yeah, there we go.
And that's going to be a base hit. So the Brewers get a man on first. As they say, tying run is on base. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, tying runs on base, the go-ahead at the plate.
Hey, I didn't ask for anything extra. I just asked a question. I'm just kidding.
I'm so sorry, man.
Matt watched the movie Tron and put a small man in his computer to run the show.
So somebody thinks I'm AI, huh?
We'll catch up. And that's what was that over there? Was that a ball?
He fouled it off. Strike one.
Count.
Strike one. William Contreras, this is our power hitter right here. One swing of the bat could put us up 3-2.
Here comes the pitch eventually.
The pitcher's in shotgun.
That's going to be a swing and a miss. It's going to be a strike. Carlos said, yes, we were all sent to the south parking lot for the pick. Good thing I would have been mush with the entire crew. There you go. So I'm glad
you didn't get hurt during that. That was horrible.
Getting squished is always not good. You know what I mean? Ruins the weekend. Here we go. That's going to be a hit. That was just caught right out of the air. That's some unluckiness right there.
Yep.
End of the third over here. So we're going to get to more comments. Why can't the Brewers get anything going? You know what I mean? I'm the wrong one to ask for that, but they're down 2-1 right now. You know, the thing about baseball is like even like last night's game, like not a lot was going on. We weren't watching. We were watching Monday Night Football, but we were kind of keeping an eye on the side, and I'm gonna be able to do that. And you know, it could start at any moment. You know, it could be bottom of the ninth. Hopefully, it's they don't wait till the end of the game, but they got to get some stuff going over here. But Hype Television with the $2 donation. Let's go, crew. Time for some dingers.
I don't have a money animation. I'm sorry.
I appreciate you, Hype. I appreciate you. But yeah, time to get some dingers. You know what I mean? Let's keep her moving over here. Stacy says, LOL, when my kid played, he was a defensive end. I bought him white cleats and he wasn't happy because everyone had black, but I knew if he was on the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, but eventually they were going to turn black from the mud and everything playing. So yeah.
I can see Mike, being on that line. He's a little beefed up, you know what I mean? Respectfully. And I'm not that I'm a little beefed up now. But when I was a kid, I was very like anorexic. I was like get blown away in the wind. I was super, super skinny. Once I hit my 30s, though, things started to change a little bit. But yeah, I was never really into sports. I mean, I was into them. I just wasn't good at them. So no one ever let me play. But I didn't play anything, Played soccer a little bit, flag football, little bit. Once they started hitting, I was like, nah, I'm good.
And tomorrow night, 7:30, we have the Wednesday Pick'em Show.
There we go.
So tune in to the Matt Ramage Show for that one.
Such a time. Come hang out. We're going to do the Pick'em Show, and we're going to talk Packers. I didn't do a podcast today because I'm doing this. Usually I do a podcast talking about the game. So I'm probably going to do start it out by doing a little chat about this last game, the Bengals game. And then we'll go into the Pick'em Show. So that's what we're going to do there. But I want to get to this comment over here. Are you on YouTube also? I cannot send funds on Facebook. Yeah, I am on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're in all the places. But yeah, most definitely on YouTube. I'd appreciate it. You know what I mean? Not needed, but I appreciate it.
Hey, and also, you have podcasts too. Check this out.
Yeah, check out the Matt Ramage Show podcast. You know what I mean? If you missed the Pick'em shows and the other shows that I do, I don't put them all on the audio, only the ones that make sense for the audio because I want it to be good for people. But check out the Matt Ramage Show, Spotify, Apple, all the places that you listen to podcasts. And eventually we're going to get back to interviewing people. I used to have a lot more people on. Haven't done that in a little bit. We got a producer now. Maybe we'll get some people on. But I've been having fun just hanging out, trying to get better at talking, engaging with the people in the chat. More than about the guests, you know what I mean? I want it to be about you people, you know?
Yeah, and this has been a good opportunity for Matt and I to get used to each other too on here.
Yeah, I'm starting to tolerate him a little bit. All right, so here comes, we got the pitch over here. That's going to be high, but they're calling it a strike.
That was clearly down the middle. I don't know what you were looking at.
I mean, the box, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, that's how I'm going off of, you know what I mean?
See, it's
that's how it is, dude. I can't imagine being an umpire and try to be like exact. Oh, that was very high. You're gonna give him another strike? Why not?
That was
dude?
another strike. Well, look, that's Max Muncy. That's the Crayola guy I was telling you about, the drawing contest winner. Yeah.
So there we go. 1-1 is the count. All right, here we go. We're gonna get back to this chat over here after this pitch. And that's gonna be high. And that's another ball over here. But check out right here. We got from Carla Strum over here. Pair character jumping up and down saying #1 fan. Here comes this pitch, and then we're going to have a hit over here. He pulled it out of the sky. He pulled that out of the sky. Good play right here. What are we talking about here? Pair character jumping up and down saying #1 fan.
Is that what you'd like to see on the podcast?
I'll do it right
now. Because I mean, I don't have one available, but I can make one if that's what you'd like to see. I just wouldn't have it available for tonight, obviously.
Yeah, but shout out to Carla, $10 over here, dude. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? And that's going to be a strike over here. So the count's going to be 0-1 over here to start this. Hernandez is up to bat over here. Not messing with that first name.
That was the one I was telling you about. Yes.
All right, so that was a low. That was like kind of, in the corner over there, but they're going to call that a ball. That's going to be 1-1 as the count. Shout out to Carla. I appreciate you. Carla says, if I found you here, it's way better than Facebook. Yeah, dude. Be sure to subscribe while you're here. I'd appreciate that. It means a lot. And that's going to be a low pitch over here. That's going to be 2-1. I appreciate the Carla. You are awesome. So here we go. Let's get it dialed in right here. You know what I mean? 2-1 is the count. Hernandez up here and the pitch, and he's going to get a piece of that. That's going to be foul. See it right, going to bat behind him a little bit. Dude, I feel like, I know they have those nets on there, but when they do that foul and they go ricochets back real fast, dude, if I was in that front row, you'd see my neck breaking. You know what I mean? It can't hit you. But, I would be over there just you'd see me just holding my neck that was 3 fouls that inning. I almost loved
But you would never spill your beer.
Yeah, I might. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be high, but that was a half swing there. They're going to call that a ball over here. 3-2 is the count. Tense moment right here, right?
Yes, very tense. Yes.
Here comes the pitch. It's going to be hit, and he hits it to third. He's going to try to get it to first. And does he get it in time?
Got him.
He did, I believe, right?
He got him.
There
He's
we
gone.
go. He got him. 2 outs. Good play. Good defense right there. That's what you need. You know what I mean?
The Brewers have a great infield. Great infield.
Absolutely good. You know what I mean? I'm going to put this back up here just because I appreciate it. $10 donation right here. We'll put that up here for a little bit, especially when no one's commenting. Get chatty, people. Here we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swing, and that's going to be a strike one.
Hey, better, swing better.
Yeah, we need to get some more.
I'm going to get that. If we do another baseball game, I'm going to get that.
Here comes the pitch, and he's going to get a piece of that. He hits it deep, and it's going to get down.
Right to the gap and ground rule double.
That's a double, right?
Yeah, it's a ground rule double.
Yeah,
yes.
Ground rule double when it bounces. See, people think I don't know stuff about baseball. If you watch me, you think this guy doesn't know nothing about baseball. I mean, I'm not celebrating that happened, but
No.
I knew it. I know some stuff there, Vinny. Put respect on my name.
I give you lots of respect.
All right, we need to shut that down, though. So here we go. We're going to have 2 outs over here. So just get out of this inning. They got a guy on second. Here comes a pitch that's going to be high.
Ball 1.
1 for 1. He had a single and a run. Is that what they're saying? Mr. Hernandez over here.
No, that's all right.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
You know what I mean? And that's going to be inside. That's going to be another ball.
Come on,
2-0
Freddie.
is the count. What is up, Mike? How you doing?
Yes,
Go
go
Brewers.
Brewers.
That's my brother-in-law right here.
That's your brother-in-law?
Yeah. What's up, Mike?
And he admits it?
He didn't admit it. I said it.
Okay.
We're going to have a hit over here. That's going to be fouled.
Strike
So
1.
2-1 is the count. Got a man on second. 2 outs. I got to get out of this inning. You know what I mean? People that say Packers wasted money on Parsons, he's ranked number 1 out of all 174 edges in NFL for overall grade and 4th among hang on, we got to get back to, and that's going to be another foul. But yeah, thank you, Jerry. Absolutely. The people who are talking about that they're wasting money on Parsons, I get it. He's expensive. Top players are expensive. But when you have a guy like Parsons, it's not just what he's doing, it's what he's allowing everyone else to do by taking up so much of the attention. And he's getting held all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, getting Parsons was a good thing. All right, here they're getting hype over here. We got 2 outs. It's 2-2 count. Tap it fourth. Here comes the pitch. It's gonna be a swing.
Got him.
And that's gonna be 3 outs. And the Brewers get out of that. They had a man on second over there. Whispers, if you make graphics, they will come. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna jump to commercial over here as they we're gonna be moving on. You know what I mean? And I'll be right back after these messages.
The Ultimate Fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate Fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuickTrip.com/sweepstakes.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet. It's Nicolet. Nicolet Law. Billboard, baby.
That's an absolute banger. Whenever we come back, we pretend it's a home run. You know what I mean?
That's a home run having you on here, you know? Wisconsin
Joe said,
treasure.
people that don't know ball just see the Parsons isn't getting 2 to 4 sacks a game. I think that means he's a bust. Dude, that's absolutely it. And a lot of it is not even that they think that. It's that they're just trolling. There's a lot of trolling going on. I mean, I do it a little bit myself. You know what I mean? But Parsons, the Packers defense is much better like when he's there. Is he getting all the sacks? No. And I think the sacks are going to come as well. But like everyone's, that's who they're focused on. And he's getting held ridiculous amount. But he's getting guys like Rashawn Gary has 4.5. But definitely the pass rush has to improve it. Like what they did against the Bengals wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? I think that they would say the same thing. This defensive line, the whole unit is too good for that. Bengals don't have really good offensive line, so they had 1 sack. I don't know how many pressures exactly, but we're going to talk about all that tomorrow. And like I said, you can feel free to comment. We can talk about this game as well. But here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike, bottom right, bottom outside corner.
We've got Yelich at the plate.
Christian Yelich, you know what I mean? Everyone's, most people's favorite Brewer, right? It's going to be in the dirt on there. That's going to be a ball.
And I like Yelich. I like him a lot. But see, I'm an old school guy. See, I was 12 when the Brewers went to the World Series in '82. So, I'm old. Yeah.
That's crazy. I was
thanks.
Oh, he swung on that. That was very, very low. He went golfing on that one. Question for you two. More Vinny, since he may know you always see. Hang on, we'll leave that up there here for a second.
Okay. All right. Yeah, back to the play here.
That's gonna be another.
See, Yelich, come on.
Oh, Yelich strikes out, and that was him. Swinging for you. Vinny, since he may know, you always see head coaches calling offensive plays, or they let the offensive coordinator do it. Is there a head coach that's ever called defensive plays though? I think so. I think Bill Belichick might have. I mean, he had defensive coordinators, but I think when you have defensive-minded coaches, I think they run that like Rex Ryan used to. That's going to be
I was going to say Ryan. Ryan definitely did. Yeah, you're correct on that one.
Yeah, Rex Ryan. I think defensive-minded coaches do. I'm not sure for sure Belichick did, but if he didn't, he was a big part of that defensive plan. But we're going to have a swing. He's got a hit, and that's going to be a pop-up. He's going to camp underneath it. That's going to be an out. So 2 down here. Bottom of the 4th inning. Popcorn, get your popcorn here.
Come on, you see?
Actually, I should turn over here and say, popcorn, get your popcorn here. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike inside top corner of the strike zone right there. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be outside. And that's going to be a 1-1 count here. Is that all right?
Yeah, 1-1 is the count. 2 outs.
And that's going to be right down the middle, and that's going to be foul. So it's going to be 1-2 count now here.
You're in the bottom of the fourth.
We might have to make that a sound effect. If we make it a sound effect, I want to be the person yelling it. Popcorn, get your popcorn here.
Peanuts.
Here comes a pitch. That's going to be outside, and that's going to be a ball 2-2 count. What do you guys think of these graphics? So, you know, we got all the information up there. I think everything that you need. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a grounder.
Base hit.
Third base, and that's going to be a first base hit right there. All right, so you get a man on first. There you go. Hot dog, get your hot dog, yeah.
Hot dog.
That'd be a cool job to have, you know, just slanging hot dogs to drunk people. All right, here we go. You got a man on first. And that's going to be a strike, no swing.
You can see the manager. Where's Ramage with that beer cart again?
Dude, I'd just be in the corner. Beer and hot dogs going right down the old face hole. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch. And I don't think he got a little bit of that. That's a foul, huh?
Yeah, fouled off to the third base side. 0-2 the count. 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth. Dodgers up 2-1.
Like
runner on first.
You try to use
trying to do my closest euchre I can do. Can't do it though. The guy was a legend.
Here we go. We got ourselves a pitch. See, I only use my real voice all the time. That's going to be a swing.
Oh, that is it.
And that's going to be
Struck
3
him
outs,
out.
end of the fourth inning. I tried to figure it out as well. I don't want the 99 star thing. I want to do dials. You can go on YouTube. Makes it easy. But yeah, you don't have to either. You know what I mean? I appreciate that you want to.
If you want, Stacy, I could give you my home address. You can send it to me if you'd like.
Hot dogs, get your hot dogs here. $1 hot dogs. You know what I mean? First of all, you got $1 hot dogs. I'm putting some meat in my mouth. You know what I mean? We're getting hot dogs through the old gully. $1 hot dogs. You know what I mean? I'm going to step away here for a second to reload on the beer. I'll be right back in a minute.
Here we go. While that's going on, let's do this. Be sure to check out Matt's cool sponsors. And he is brought to you by Kwik Trip. Definitely check out Kwik Trip and Nicolet Law. So if you're heading to Kwik Trip and you get in an accident, you're going to need Nicolet Law in order to continue driving to go to Kwik Trip. And while you're at Kwik Trip, definitely check out the bake sale they have going on till November 17th. The 3-count donuts, $2.99 for the donuts. And I got some. They're great. They're outstanding.
There you go. Push those donuts, son.
I got it, boss. I did it, boss.
I remember 3 dogs for $1 at the Kwik Trip. You know what I mean?
Kwik Trip is awesome. Hands down.
It's a good establishment. You know what I mean? This is getting rough, boys. You know, down 2-1 right here. Got to get those bats rolling. Where we at? We're at the top of the 5th inning. You are old. How old are you, Frosty? I mean, you know, I don't want to put you on the spot. You know what I mean?
Well, let's see though.
But I remember watching Frosties when I was a kid, so I assume Frosties. You know what I mean? Not young buck. We have 385 folks watching live. Someone just joined. Whoever just joined, shout out. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Matt, ask ChatGPT how old Frosty the Snowman is.
All right.
See what she has to say.
Let's see what the real one is.
Yeah.
Not to say that one's not the real Frosty, you know what I mean?
You never know. You never know.
How old is Frosty the Snowman?
Frosty the Snowman was created in 1950, so he's about 75 years old.
Man, I mean that, and that is what ChatGPT should be used for. That's just the type of stuff.
So let's see if Frosty's 75. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, turned 41 on the 9th. There you go. You're younger than me.
Oh, you're still young.
Here comes the pitch. Oh, that was inside. Did that hit him?
Did that hit him? That hit him.
That hit his hand right there during an interview. Dude, that has to hurt so bad, dude. See, he might have ran through the mound and tried to swing, but his hand is all hurt. He said, what am I going to do? You know what I mean? No, but that sucks.
I don't know. Let's go to the replay. I think it hit the bat. It hit the butt end of the bat. Come on.
I don't know the way he's holding his hand. I'm pretty sure it hit his hand.
Well, baseball players are good actors sometimes, you know?
Yeah. We can lie to ourselves, you know what I mean? Here we go. Hello, Jay. How are you doing today? Yeah, this is Jay right here. There we go. Shout out to Jay. What's up? How we doing? All right, so checking his replay here.
That does look like it hit him in the hand. Let's see. Damn. Yeah, that hit him in
right
the
on
hand.
that knuckle, like right here. You know what I mean? Just came in. Dude, I don't know, dude. If I was a baseball player, like you hear me like crying. Like hit by a pitch, we know for sure because he's got tears in his eyes. All right, that was a ball outside right there. It's gonna be 1-0 count.
Like imagine if you got hit like that at the celebrity softball game. You know, like got beamed on a shot, you know?
Just start crying. So that's gonna be a strike over here, right down the middle. A little bit, whatever.
Then Aaron Rodgers comes up and just yells at you.
Hey, that happens from time to time, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so I got a man at first. He's trying to keep him honest over here.
Come on, Freddie. Shut him down.
For the love of baseball, get it together, Brewers.
Exactly.
1-1 is the count.
Come on, Joni. Give him
comes
some.
A pitch. It's the inside. He takes a swing at it, and that's going to go fouls. That's going to be 1-2. Oh, what's he doing? He definitely does not know he's on TV.
No, he doesn't know.
That's going to be a meme, dude. He's over
It's gonna be
a high, but he's gonna swing
struck him out.
Strike, and that's gonna be a strikeout. High fastball with the strikeout. There we go, baby. Still laugh. That's why, dude. Baseball is funny in a lot of ways.
Could you see that meme? Why is he such a good pitcher? Is it skill or is he Satan's helper?
That's going to be a strike right here to start this at bat. All right, so Betts, you're going to throw it to first over here. Keeping him honest, you know, letting the cat catch, let him know, hey, don't be trying to get slick over here because you will get shot down.
No.
Here we go, 1-1. Betts up that bat over here. That's going to be the pitch, and it's going to be low. It's going to be a ball. Couldn't get him to bite on that thing. They got one out over here. I like how the baseball managers, and they just shoot to a player and he's spilling water. Yeah, I love baseball. You're gonna pop up. Is he gonna stay close enough they can catch it? No, it's gonna go in the stands.
Foul, out of play.
Foul ball. You know what I mean?
And you always notice, like, to me, I think baseball players are some of the grossest athletes too. They're always like spitting.
Yeah, they're all drooling. Football players have told stories of them putting a towel on their pants so they can pee, and the towel soaks it up. So like, football players are kind of gross too. You know, I think it's just dudes. You know, what I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Here we go, 2-2, and there comes the pitch. That's gonna be low. Catcher throws off the old mask, and he's ready to roll.
Full count.
So here we go, full count. They got a man on first. One out only. This is you know what I mean? This is what music is supposed to be played. Come on now. Come on, Brewers. Get it.
Oh, and there's the free man on deck.
Here comes the pitch, and he's going to swing, and he's going to get a piece of that. That's going to be foul ball. So 3-2.
It's working. Let's do it again.
some warm-up action going by Ashby over here. All right, here we go.
Come on, Freddie.
Play clock's down to 9. There's a pitch right down the middle. Gets a piece of it. That's going to be they're going for a
second
double
for
play.
one to first. Double play.
A double play, and the Brewers get out of it. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Hell yeah.
Jay says Brewers going down 0-2 before going to LA. I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Pump the brakes on that. All right. Middle of the 5th inning. Brewers down 2-1. And we just throwing bangers. Keep that going. Let's bang it out right here. We can have some.
Wow. Ooh, drum solo. Matt Ramage with the drum solo. Yes.
Yeah, we over here throwing bangers. Anyways,
here we go.
Here we are. We have
a
2-1 ball game. Yeah, this is kind of fun. I mean, I wasn't sure how this watch party was going to go. You know, I never done a baseball watch party, but so far so good. I'm having a good time. You having a good time, Vinny? I gotta fix this microphone though. It's all loose over here, dude. Look at that. What kind of operation we got going on over here? You know what I mean? But here we go. Gonna be bottom of the 5th coming out of this commercial break right here. Oh, look at that, dude.
You know, people will be tuning in. What is going on right now?
This be a live stream of me. I'm gonna take my whole microphone apart.
Yeah.
A screwdriver and fix that. I think that.
Yeah, this is microphone maintenance 101.
Yeah, like, there's like a screw right in here, but you can't get to it, right?
Well,
you
if you
can't
take
get to that screw,
can you take the mic
all
off?
this apart.
But see the little knob that your right pointer finger is on?
Yeah.
Can you take? You're not even looking at it, Matt.
Yeah, this knob right here.
No. You're right.
Oh yeah, this. Yeah, that's what.
Oh, sorry. You're in reverse. Sorry. Yeah, I was going to say you could take the mic off, and then you should be able.
Oh
to
yeah,
reach
then
screw.
that's what I'm saying. You have to take all this apart,
okay.
the mic off to get to that screw.
Got you. Okay.
But I can't do that right now, and I never think about it when I'm not. Anyways, here we go.
Okay. And I apologize.
Technical difficulties. Stand by.
Yeah. There's a lot sometimes. Yeah.
But here we go. We need some stuff that start happening for the Brewers right here. You know what I mean?
We do.
You don't want to go down 0-2. Get those bats rolling. All right, here we go. 388 folks watching live across other places right now. You know what I mean? One person on Twitch. Shout out. I know who it is, too. I know who it is. Over on Twitch. Hi, Mom. My mom don't even know what Twitch is. Here we go. All right, here we go. They're coming back from commercial break.
And
back into Milwaukee. 2-1 Dodger lead. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be fouled off.
Bauer's at the plate. 0-1 the count. Oh, hey, you know what? Reset the outs. There you go.
Yeah, dude, come on, stay on your game.
I'm sorry. I was entertained by your antics of.
All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be what do they call that? A ball?
Yeah. Your knowledge of technical mic repair just had me amazed. Right. Okay.
They called that a ball, but that kind of looked like it was high, but that might have been close right there. Here we go. 1-1 count, and that's going to be a swing, and that's going to be a foul. What are you making sound effects over there? What's going on?
Oh, just
like, you know, that old age, you know what I mean?
It is old, yeah.
Here comes a pitch. That's going to be outside. That's going to be another ball. So 2-2 is now the count.
No action in the bullpen, as you can see.
Yeah, that show the bullpen, and then it look like the Arizona desert over there.
2-2 the
Here
count.
Comes the pitch, and that's going to be, you got a piece of that. That's going to foul off as well.
Fouled back off to the third base side. Hopefully nobody got hit and hurt.
Dude, I don't care, dude. We need to get some runs here. You know, if someone's got to sacrifice a head wound, you know what I mean?
Take one for the team.
Pay attention to the game. You know what I mean? If you take one to the dome, should have bought a glove.
Front row Amy looks bored. Come on, guys.
And that's going to be low, and that's going to be a ball. So they're going to have a full count here. But yeah, dude, that's why if you get good seats, the only way you're getting hit by a pitch is if you get good seats. If you're way up top and one comes to you, you're probably going to see here a lot of time. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean? If you take a slicer, like off like the side, I get that. But, you know, stay off the phone, dude. Pay attention.
And if somebody yells, look out, don't turn your head.
Yeah, I mean, okay. Why do people yell, heads up? They put their head up, ding.
Exactly, yeah.
Here comes right down the middle.
Oh, deep drive.
He gets a piece of that, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be an
oh.
Right back to the warning track.
I was ready with the button. Dude,
he was trying to, he was like John Wayne pulling for the old holster, you know what I mean? Not so fast, though. That sucks. That guy's reaction is everything. That'd have been nice right there. Here we go. We're back in it. Bottom of the fifth. 2-1. Joey Ortiz up to bat over here.
Ball went outside.
It's like if you make it to the major leagues, they're like, all right, welcome to the major leagues. Here's your necklace.
Yeah.
You have to wear this at all times. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be low, and that's going to be a ball.
All right, and it looks like the Brewers are going to
count there, Vinny.
2-0, yeah, and it looks like the Brewers are going to get some action up in the bullpen, the Brewers bullpen.
We need more power. All right, so we're a catcher coming up here to chat it up with the pitcher.
Pitching coach coming out. What that usually means is they're going to be putting somebody in the bullpen and they're stalling, allowing a pitcher
let them
time
know, like,
to
hey,
get ready.
Can you give us a couple more minutes? Just don't screw this up. You know what I mean?
They're like, you could save a lot of money by switching your insurance to Geico.
That's why they went out there like, hey, do you know Matt Ramage is streaming this right now? Baseball stream, and you're sucking it up over here. You know what I mean?
Do you know that Grassi's in the audience?
Are you aware that NFL Fan of the Year, Tom Grassi, is watching this game? He's in this building.
Yeah, I think I just saw Ivan.
You're embarrassing all of Los Angeles. All right, here we go. Joey Ortiz, 2-0. 2-0 is the count right here. They got the flags flying over here. See if I look in the stand, see if you see anyone you know. You know what I mean?
I see one person I know right there.
She don't know you, though. They got to know you.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't. 2-0 is the count. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth.
Here comes that pitch. It's going to be low, and that's going to be a ball. So that's going to be 3-0. Now, this is a bad situation for a pitcher. I don't know if you ever watch baseball, but this is not what the pitcher wants to do.
Now, hey, let me ask you a question. 3-0 pitch. Would you swing or would you watch it?
I think you got to watch it, right? He watched it right there.
Yeah, because, 9 out of 10 times the guy's going to throw it down the middle.
I think 3-0, you got to. But, but yeah, the pitchers are talking about the brat we should get him.
There you go.
After this game, we're going to see if that guy up there selling brats is going to give us one. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. So 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch. He winds up, lets it loose. That's going to be inside. That's going to be a ball.
Ball 4.
All the way down to first. Actually, he's jogging. They should call it a jog. They never walk. What if they did walk? Just real slow. Just like they're
Oh, there's some guys that do it. They try to look cool doing it. Like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, they just walk it off. Go backwards a little bit.
But now they get the pitch count. So now they get the pitch count.
Skipping action, you know what I mean? They just skip on down there.
Yeah. They just skip.
Spinning around in a circle and stuff. Here we go. They got a man on first base. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth inning. Here we go. And that's going to be low.
Ball.
That's going to be a ball over here.
Low on the outer corner.
They said this podcast is too funny. It's out of my league. I prefer this normal show. Go Pack Go. And the Bears still suck.
There you go, Stace. Yes.
Here we go. And that's going to be he got a piece of that. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to be an out. He goes back to first.
All right, so here we go. Dodgers up 2-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Runner on first. Oh, geez. Duke, what do you think?
If you get an accent, you should call Nicolet Law. I didn't know that, in fact. Actually, I think I'm going to be, I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this, but Nicolet Law's got a podcast called Midwest Legends, and I think I'm going to be on it. They must be scraping the barrel on the legends, you know what I mean? But we're going to have a swing and a miss over here. So stay tuned for that. But check out the Midwest Legends podcast. They had Charlie Barron's on there, the You Betcha guy, Ed the Diver. I've seen some other people. And now they're gonna get to me eventually. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a ball low.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
People are listening.
Just picking on me.
All right, here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be
ricocheted off the umpire's mask.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta check this thing. I might need a new one. That thing really did some damage.
Look at that. That's a dude, man. That's a guy who can take a punch.
I should make some videos where like I'm an umpire, like do the eye thing. Like, or like whenever like someone gets a really bad call, I just make a video. I'm like, yeah, I was the umpire there. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen from time to time. Yeah. He's thrown to second. He's trying to get there.
Was that
no throw?
Oh, that was a strikeout. That was a third out anyway.
No
so yeah,
needed. Yeah, I get excited. I still got excited. But yeah, that's 3 outs. So the Brewers down 1 run, end of the 5th inning. All right, we're gonna be right back. You know what I mean? Hang with us.
Any news, Dan?
Not yet.
I love you.
We're here for you. Kwik Trip.
15-yard penalty. You know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. We are in a 1-run game over here. We're going to be top of the 6th inning. They're still at commercial over here. Appreciate those who are hanging out with me watching live. We have 408 folks watching across all the places. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Joey says, Charlie Barron's and Miles from You Betcha are awesome. I love their podcast, Bellied Up Podcast, and You Betcha Radio. They're my number 2 and number 3 favorite podcast, right behind number 1, the Matt Ramage Show. And I appreciate that, Joey. They are fantastic. They're awesome. They're hilarious. They do a good job. They like pump out content. You know what I mean? They're the goats of this thing. You know what I mean? But yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching me. But here we go. We need to get some the Brewers, dude. Come on, get it together. Let's get it together, Brew Crew. American Family Field, but I think everyone still calls Miller Park, right?
Oh, it's always going to be Miller Park. I mean, I still say County Stadium every now and then. You know,
yeah, dude, I remember when I was a Brewers ambassador and I did content for them, and they were like, and I kept tagging Miller Park. They're like, you got to do American Family Field. Like, oh yeah, I forget. Here we have a pop up over here. The Brewers are going to get underneath that thing, and that's going to be a first out off the first pitch of the inning. You know what I mean? And that's good, you know, to save pitches and whatnot.
Yeah.
Might as well
pitch,
just get it
out.
off the
Why
first
not?
one. You know what I mean? Instead of throwing, 6, 7, 8, whatever, how many pitches. I remember that from playing the show. You know what I mean? I used to play that baseball game. I know you're an old timer. You don't only play video games right there. But there's a game called The Show. It's like baseball's version of Madden. So I learned all my pitching skills from, you know what I mean? I thought about doing some game streams too. Probably not during the football season, but maybe after the season.
Hey, I always wanted to challenge you in Madden. So
I don't know about that. We have a pitch over here. That's going to be a strike. So strike 1, 0-1 is the count. Will Smith is over here.
What do you guys think? Matt versus Vinny in Madden. What do you guys think?
The game I like is Red Dead Redemption 2, dude.
That's a fun one. Yeah.
You're a cowboy, you know what I mean?
1-1 the count. Smith at the plate. Peralta still on the mound. Here's the pitch.
Take it easy. If you're going to say it, Vinny, say it with your chest. Kevin Hart once said, we got ourselves a 1-2 count.
Oh, God.
Smith, here comes the pitch. It's going to be a ball outside. Look at this girl. She's stressed. She's just like,
she's got
over this, dude.
She needs two Excedrin.
In the stands. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be, he's got a piece of that. I think it's going to be a foul ball.
Foul.
I need to make a trip to wherever they sell Charlie Barron's brandy so I can try it. I'm from Iowa, so I'm guessing Wisconsin is closest distributor. It is. We got some right here, dude. He sent me a bottle. Barron's brandy over here. So go get yourself some. You know what I mean? Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a grounder to the third. He's going to try to get to first. Does he get there in time? And he does.
Oh, yes.
And that's going to be an out. So Barron's brandy, when you don't want to remember today. You know what I mean? It's good stuff, though. Next time Super Bowl is here in Arizona, hit me up. We got plenty of space for people to sleep. We are 4 exits off the highway to the stadium. There you go. You know what I mean? Shout out to Arizona. My cousin used to live there. But yeah. We also, while we're shouting out alcohol, we got Chedka vodka, cheddar flavored vodka over here by Ryan Rubel.
Ooh.
We have 2 outs over here.
Ball
1 out is that count.
Should have been a strike.
What?
Should have been a strike. The umpire's blind.
Yeah, but
umpire's blind.
Either way, you know what I mean? Don't argue.
He's still stunned from getting hit in the face. Yeah.
There goes a ball, so it's going to be 2-0. The count over here. Peralta, come on.
Do you guys see how difficult it is for me to work with Matt? The guy makes me laugh all the time.
Here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be inside low.
Whoa.
And that's going to be 3-0, the count over here.
Just a bit outside. He
If we were deep enough in the playoffs, will we see a snow game? I don't think so. No, I can't imagine that happening. It doesn't usually, especially in the last few years, snow doesn't usually come. Even sometimes they're deer hunt, there's no snow. Here comes the pitch, and they're going to call that a strike. That was kind of close. So you said that ball earlier should have been a strike. That could have been a ball. So we're, kind of even.
Makes up for it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was kind of on the line over there. Obviously, I don't see the square box. That'd be cool if they did, though. Here comes pop up, and it's going to be foul. That's going to go into the stands over there. So give someone a nice little headache for the morning.
Yeah, because you figure regardless whoever wins this series right here, if Milwaukee wins, we've got a roof. We could close it. There won't be any snow, and if LA wins,
it wouldn't be anyway. But yeah, it would never snow
this
early. I'm not to say that it couldn't. It's impossible. But I don't know the last time it snowed you know, that early.
And Seattle is just killing it out there right now for the American League. So
all right, here we go, and that's going to be a foul ball over here.
Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Say it with my chest.
Got ourselves a full count. That's how you say it with your chest. Yeah? Full count. Tell me
that sounds like I got a head cold.
That is a vodka I haven't tried. I have to get some on my next visit home. Here we go. That's going to be a swing. He's going to hit this thing towards
Shot
the
to
wall.
center,
He
going
jumps
back.
up, and that's going to be a home run for the Dodgers.
Oh.
3-1. Max Muncy. 412 feet.
Making the noises again.
The old man noises.
Yep. See, it's that comment I made about the Crayola thing that came back to haunt me.
Just over the wall. Just over that thing. You know what I mean?
And we're going to have a pitching change.
Yep.
Oh. Well, this reminds me of the first time I had a root canal.
It reminds me of the time my grandpa was over here moaning. Just became a member. There you go. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Exactly. I know money thing with that, but with YouTube, I'm not really sure exactly what that means. But I appreciate you. That's awesome. We're gonna give you an air horn too. You know what I mean? I appreciate everyone watching on YouTube. Not a lot of people subscribe to me on YouTube, but so I appreciate the ones who do and the ones who are watching this. We try to have a good time over here, and Carla over here, member. Ivan over here. Hello from American Family Field. Oh, yeah, he's at this particular ball game. So what's the vibe over there? I don't know if you can even hear me probably in your seat. What's the vibe going on in the stand? You seem like people are getting loud, but, now that's a 3-1 ball game over here. I don't know. Give us an update over here. All right, you know what I mean? Frosty the Snowman, you know what I mean? I can't wait till wintertime. We're gonna do some singing of Frosty Snowman. We're gonna do because Frosty Snowman's always in the chat. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do some stuff for Frosty. Some watch parties.
I've got some Halloween graphics. I got some Christmas stuff coming up. It's coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some singing because I can sing that song. That's a good song right there.
And believe me,
it's probably the best, winter Christmas type song. You know what I mean? And I think Frosty Snowman is the best Christmas. Rudolph. It's pretty good, the little animation from back in the day, he got picked on, he got the red nose thing going on. Then all of a sudden, next thing you know, he's a top dog. But I think Frosty, probably better than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And guys, I've heard him sing. Matt has the voice of an angel.
We're breaking down Christmas songs on this stream today. That's what we're doing over here. 438 folks watching live as we come back from commercial over here.
All right.
Top of the 6th inning, 3-1. 2 outs over here, and that's going to be
Uribe on the mound.
That was
pitching to Hernandez.
Right? No, that's strike right there, right?
Yeah, that's a strike. Yeah.
Uribe on the mound.
Pitching to Hernandez with the first name that we cannot pronounce at all. Yes.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be it. Hits the pitcher.
Oh, it hits the pitcher.
He's trying to get it to first, and it's going to be late. No, he misses him entirely. Now he's advancing to second base. He throws it to second. I think he's got him, though.
Oh, he's safe.
How's he safe?
He bobbled the ball at second.
Nah, dude. That looked way out. I'm going to need to see a replay on that. So he overshoots him, overthrows first.
They're trying to see. I think they were trying to see if the baseball hit the runner. And it did not hit him. That's what they were looking for.
They should have looked at that.
Should have hit him. Yeah.
They showed every replay except for the one I wanted to see. All right, but here we go. Now they got a guy on second, 3-1. 2 outs over here. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Strike 1 over here. So we're at the top of the 6 over here. They need to get out of this inning, dude. Christmas music in my house from December 1st to January 1st. I don't really like Christmas all that much. like a humbug. You know what I mean? I'm not a big Christmas dude. It was cool. My kids were young.
See,
Now, like,
there's Freddie tuning into your show right now. There, see that?
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
he's over there.
He was on the tablet in the
Let's see what he's
dugout.
talking about. But here we go. 2 outs over here. 0-2 is the count. Brewers down 3-1. Come on, let's get out of this inning over here. Here comes the pitch, and he swung low at that thing, and that's gonna be end of the inning, end of their portion of the inning, anyways. Oh my god, the Brewers got to get the bats rolling, dude. Right here, let's get the bats rolling, Brew Crew. Let's go. All right, we'll be right back, dude. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful, I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
That is an absolute banger right there, bro. I take back everything I said about Christmas. You know what I mean? Frosty has 2 kids under 10. Yes, absolutely. When you have 2 kids like under 10, when you have like when your kids are like super young, Christmas is like the best time. And like when you get old and your kids are older, that's like the stuff you think about. You remember back of when your kids were young and Christmas and all those times. You know what I mean? I have to get all softy on you. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's when Christmas is awesome. But here we go. Let's throw a flag. I don't know if we have the flag graphics on this particular show.
I don't have it up on this one.
Because we have different studios, you know what I mean? Here we go. But we have ourselves a 3-1 ball game. We need the Brewers to get some bats rolling over here. And you know what I mean? It's okay, Vinny. I don't know what's okay. It's not okay. Don't let him off the hook, Erica.
Oh my God.
I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but
all right, let's check on Uke up in the corner. Uke, how are you doing? Yeah. Uke not enjoying it. We got
all right,
sad,
so this
Uke.
is right here, the grounder, and they're gonna throw this thing to first, and that's gonna be an out right there, right?
That's gonna be an out, yes.
As
Okay.
they come back from commercial, that was quick right there.
Yeah, that was quick because here I was like, why is the game not on? And I realized that my page I have it on was like scanned down, so I didn't have it there. Because let me just explain. I was laughing because what you guys couldn't see that I can see during commercial was Matt dancing to that commercial.
Dude,
that
song's a banger. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be basically down the middle, a little bit lower, but that either way, that's gonna be a strike. 0-1 right here, and we have Yelich up here to bat.
Come on, do something.
He's got a swing and a miss over here. You know, he's in a slump right here. That's what I heard.
He has been in a slump. Yes.
For a guy who doesn't like Christmas. Hey, I liked it back in the day. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be a ball inside. Yelich doesn't swing in that thing, so it's gonna be 1-2. The count. We need Yelich right here. This is when you need your superstars. You're in a slump. It's okay. You know what I mean? That's all in the past. freeze your brain a little bit. You know what I mean, Mr. Yelich? Come on, Christian. And that's going to be inside. Almost got a piece of him there, but that's going to be another ball. So it's going to be choo-choo. It's the count. Come on. Come on, Christian. You know what I mean? Come on, baby. It's time to knock this thing out into the parking lot over here.
Come on,
Here comes the pitch. He got a piece of that thing. That's going to be a grounder. That's going to be easy out for the Dodgers over here. And Christian Yelich not able to get on base over here. That's going to be 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, down 2 runs. I don't know what to do with that sound effect. I feel like I gotta say something. Here comes a pitch. That's gonna be low, no swing. That's gonna be a ball.
I think isn't that when everybody else charge?
Andrew Vaughn. What do you got?
I think it's when everybody else charge. I think charge.
Oh yeah, kill him. No, here comes a heater over here. He got a piece of that thing. That's gonna be a foul ball. Kill him. Like one of those old, ancient time movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't have music back then, but I don't know where my mind went there.
I never understood that with old warfare. Why run out in the field going charge, letting them know you're coming?
I know. They're like, hey, just say now, we're going to start running any second now. So is this, here you go. Here comes the pitch over here, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. That's going to be 1-2 count right here for Vaughn. But so this Dodgers pitcher, this is one of the top pitchers in the league. Is that right?
Well, hey,
someone in the chat let us know. Someone who knows
they've got a huge.
I'm pretty sure that's a name I know a lot.
They've got a large budget. They have pretty good players. Yeah.
So that's gonna be fouled off over here on that pitch. But yeah, is that Yamamoto? I assume.
Well, the best bullpen this year was Milwaukee, but we went into the series basically with some injuries with our starting.
We got a
pitchers.
hit over here towards third base.
Yeah, he was right there.
Oh no, he caught that, huh?
Yeah, and that's it. Retires the inning.
Good freaking lord, dude! Over here, end of the 6th inning over here. Brewers fans just looking there, show a little bit of attitude over there. He's an awesome pitcher. It's that's kind of what I gather.
Yeah,
here. He's very, 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 very good. He's a name that I've heard throughout the season. Like I'm not a big baseball guy, but I've seen the name before. So. Here we go. Stacy says, "Where's the go-to classic song? Take me out to the ball game." Did I miss it? Yeah, dude, we need to get that. I think we have to. You have to make it your own though, because they'd probably copyright that thing.
I did. I checked that one, and I double checked with Google because I want to make sure, and that one does have a copyright on it.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And isn't that like a Cubs thing? Don't they do that?
Harry Carey would do it. I mean, if you want me to do my Harry Carey impression and do it, I could.
No, we don't. Nobody wants to see that. See, one thing people have to realize though, me and Vinny are starting to get comfortable with each other or whatever. Oh. When I get comfortable with people, I insult them.
Yeah.
I always tell people that, dude. People, if I don't insult you, I'm not comfortable with you yet, or I don't like you.
You realize we get done with the stream, and I'd be like, "Yeah, man, I'll see you tomorrow." You.
That work, dude. You see someone that you like, you just flip them off.
Oh,
hello. That's your good morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, folks. We get along really well. We really do. We got a good working relationship going here. As long as I realize he is God in this world, and I serve him, all is well.
Take it easy. All right, so I had to check out some text messages over here. Whenever I do live streams, I get the most text messages. I'm live. Everyone's like, "Let's text him. Let's see what he's doing."
You know what I'm realizing about doing the baseball things? It's hard for me to get up and walk away for a minute. You know?
Yeah, you can, dude. Especially commercial.
Yeah.
What are you here right now?
Well, nothing. I was gonna. I need to walk away for a second.
Yeah, just go.
Okay. I will be
right.
right
Even
back.
if there's a score, like it missed a couple minutes, it'll be all right.
All right, I'll be right back.
These watch parties ain't that serious. You know what I mean? We have fun, but we'll be all right. But What's the injury update on Venice? I haven't seen anything yet. Where we at here? We're at Tuesday. I don't, I think we'll probably know more tomorrow. I think Wednesday's when they'll start talking about that and finding out real information. What's going on? What is that? You hear that? Let's listen in on them over here. But here we go. And we're gonna have that's gonna be up top, and that's gonna be a ball. So here's the count 1-0. Hernandez up to bat over here. Come on, Brewers. Don't give nothing this inning right here. And that's going to be right down the middle. Takes a swing, and that's going to be a miss. And that's going to be a strike one. You know what I mean? I need to get more room back here when I do the baseball ones. I can like get into it. You know what I mean? But here we go. 1-1 is the count. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. No swing on that one. That was a good pitch right there. Brewers are going to come back and win this. I feel this with my whole being, dude. I really do. The Brewers are going to win this game. That's the thing about baseball. Like, I don't watch a ton of baseball, but like, that's the thing I like about baseball is like, it could be like the whole game is kind of like not a lot happening, whatever is going on. The team's losing. All of a sudden they have one inning, pop, 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 pop. They have a massive inning. Here comes a swing. We got ourselves a hit. It's a deep shot, and that's going to hit the ground. And now they're going to try to throw this thing back into play. That's a big time play for the Dodgers, and that's going to be a double.
Ugh. What did I walk back into?
Get back into your editing form, dude. What's going on?
No.
Get to work, Vanny.
I'm there. I'm here.
See, I didn't notice. I mean, I knew that you were doing this beforehand, but like the graphic, like with me up there.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know where it is.
Well, you see on the scoreboard, I've got the base runners up there too. So I'm doing it in two spots.
Yeah, you're all over the place, dude. You're getting after. But here we go. Come on, they got a guy on second.
Oh, they're gonna try to squeeze the guy over to third.
All right. Yeah. So they're gonna try to do some magic over here. They're up 3-1 right here. This is Andy Pages. 1 for 1.
You know, that sounds like a name of a guy who got beat up in school. You know,
not by me. No. I ain't never beat up nobody. We're gonna have a bunt over here. Let's see what they're gonna do with this. They're gonna try to throw it to first over here. That's gonna be an out. But they advanced their man to third, which was the goal, right?
That was clearly a sacrifice play right there. Yep.
Yeah, even I know that. Kind of like the Pacers and fourth quarter. I think I missed part of that part. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying now. All right, here we go. But we have so they got a man on third.
Pitching change.
And they got themselves a pitching change.
Let's see if he does it. Well, maybe not.
But they're going to commercial as they chit chat over here. But here we go. Let's hammer the chat. Okay. Oh, Packers. I get what you're saying. I thought, all right. Yeah, that one letter, changes the whole thing.
Because Pacers, that was NBA, man.
Well, yeah, no, but like that makes sense. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Pacers, but yeah, Packers makes sense. I understand that more. But yeah, they're gonna come back and win this thing, just like the Packers do.
Hey,
maybe the Pacers. I don't know. Maybe the Pacers do have a lot of.
Hey, Carla, I have to ask that picture there when you're. It comes up when you chat. Is that Elvis with you?
This picture?
Yeah. Is that Elvis in the background? That's what I gotta ask, man. Is that the king, baby?
You know what I mean? I couldn't read it because you know why? I'm all shook up. No, but my mom's a big fan of Elvis. Actually, I have a picture of Elvis there because I bought my mom a picture of Elvis on Amazon, and then I realized I bought it twice, so I have one now.
I've got Elvis all over my house, dude.
Dude, my mom has a shrine of Elvis. Like she has like a whole portion of her house albums. She got remarried by Elvis, like in Vegas. Like my mom is like the biggest Elvis fan ever.
I'm actually really good friends with Dean Z, one of the best Elvis impersonators too, who's actually sanctioned by Graceland. So
there you go.
Dean is awesome.
I could be. I decided not to.
Yeah. See, that is Elvis.
That was in Vegas. It wasn't a real Elvis, though. You know what I mean?
That you may know of.
It could have been.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Yeah, that's right. It was the king.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. But
yeah, well, me too. Yeah, I was seven when he
he's
died.
coming concert.
Yeah.
He was 37 when it happened.
Yeah, I think the king was in his low 40s.
No, I'm talking about you.
Oh no, I wasn't 37. Come on, I was 7 years old. Come on, not that old. Just because I went to high school with Jesus. Come on.
Here we go. They got a man on third, 1 out, top of the 7th inning. They got a pitching change over here.
Oh, we did go.
Ashby.
We got Ashby.
Aaron Ashby. Is that how you say his last name?
Yep.
I assume so.
Ashby. Aaron Ashby. He actually didn't do half bad last night.
66.2 innings pitched. Whip of 1.17. That's what, you know what I mean? What the hell was that sound about?
Well, I just nothing. I was just sitting here thinking I never really understood the whip thing. Never did.
I know that low is good. I learned that from the video games. But here we go. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be low. And that's going to be a ball to start this thing off.
And there is Shohei.
That guy is bad.
What is his name?
And that's going to be a throw to the dirt over here.
Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani. I think that's how you say it, right?
Yeah, I just wasn't going to. But that's 2 balls and 0 strikes right here to start this thing. So, you know, calm down a little bit. Let's figure this thing out.
I'm gonna have to
Brewers
make old man
3-1,
noises
dude.
here.
We need
pretty soon.
We need some good pitching right here. They want to come back, and that's going to be a foul ball. So that was a good pitch, you know. Yeah, get some music, dude. Let's get some sound.
We got it.
You look like a giant up against my whopping 5 feet. You know what I mean?
That's right, because the king, yeah.
Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. That was a beautiful pitch right there. That was a hard one. You know, it was low. It's right on that line in the square box, but that's right in that spot where the batter is making a decision right there. That's what you like right there. Here comes that pitch. 2-2 count.
Oh, I think he fouled it. Did it hit him somewhere sensitive?
Sure
it sure looked
there.
like it.
I think he looks like he didn't care for that.
I have to ask. She saw Elvis.
Myers is warming up over here. Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah. See, now she saw Elvis in Las Vegas. Has she ever been to Graceland in Tennessee? Now I've been there. That's very cool.
Here we go. 1 out. Ashby with the pitch. That's going to be up top, a high pitch, but he gets a piece of it.
Popped up a mile high on the third base side. That one will be in the seats.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah. Whose name does it say at the top of this screen? Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Philly
You're right.
boys in the building over here.
Oh, no.
We're 7 innings deep, and you are still working on pronunciation of the players. Damn it, baby. Here we go.
Oh, no.
That's going to be an RBI right there. That's 4-1. Phil, you weren't here. You know what I mean?
You know what? I am gonna blame. I'm gonna blame that run on Philly.
As soon as he got here, stuff started
He
popping
did,
out.
yeah. And yep.
Yeah, that was rough.
And let's see. I need.
Here comes the pitch. They got a man on first. That's gonna be a strike 1 over here. 0-1 count.
Ah, there you go. Cool. Very cool.
Here comes a swing. That's going to be a strike over here for bats.
Let's see. I always laugh, Matt. If you ever get a chance to go to Graceland, Matt, and you see the jungle room, you know, you were born in 79, so I'm sure you've seen shag carpeting. Right?
I got right now.
Yeah. You see the jungle room. It's if you grew up in the 70s and stuff, you've seen shag carpeting. That's all it is.
We're going to have ourselves a foul ball over here. Shag carpeting, dude. What's going on?
Yeah.
Vinny's 100 years old.
Yep. That's right. Making old man noises.
All right, we got 1 out over here. Brewers down 4-1. Top of the 7th inning. Count is 0-2. Come on. Gotta get out of this inning, dude. Getting in a lot of trouble over here. That's going to be up top.
Oof.
All 1. Oh, that was almost like a skull champ. We're going to have a hit over here in the air. He's going to be able to catch this thing. So that's going to be an out. So it's 2 outs right here. Here, Phil, how am I doing? A lot of DNA in that shag carpet.
There is. Yeah, see, Philly knows. He knows.
Come on, Brewers. You got to get it together right here. Still got faith. Top of the 7th. You know, we got to get out of this inning right here. To get those bats rolling, though. We need a big inning. Freeman, he's 0-for-3. Is that what that says?
Yeah, 0-1. There we go. Yeah, that's Freddie Freeman.
Fly out last at bat.
Freddie Freeman had aspirations of being a male ballerina. Just didn't work out. Got into baseball
I don't think
instead.
that's true. You're making up lies right here.
I am not. I'm reading this. I'm Googling it.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. 0-2 count. Runner on first. Top of the 7th.
All right, here comes the pitch. Eventually it will, for sure. And that's going to be a ball low.
Ooh.
So it's going to be 2-2 right here, right?
1-2.
Maybe
1-2.
I right before they switched it. All right, my fault.
Philly said something he had to have. Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to have a foul ball over here. The ball is hit maybe in the air. It's caught with the glove. Dude, this is a professional live stream right here. Watch party, bro. Hey, yo!
There.
All right,
Ball in the dirt. Runner moves up to second.
Yep, he got to second base over there. So that ain't good. You know what I mean? Can Yelich do it? He was just up a little bit ago, so I don't know where we are in the batting order.
I would love to see Yelich do it, but man, has he been in a slump.
All right, so here we go. 2-2 is the count. Here comes the pitch. That's a swing. That was low, but he swung on that thing. And that's going to be 3 outs, middle of the 7th inning. All right, come on, Brewers. Time to get those bats slugging, baby. Come on. I want to hear some of that. Can you guys do PBA tomorrow night? PBA.
Well, we're doing the picks. We're doing the pick show.
Yeah, we're doing a pick 'em show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not sure what PBA. Anyway, we're gonna be right back, dude. We're gonna go to commercial real quick. Be back.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet. It's Nicolet. Nicolet Law. Billboard, baby.
But here we go. No, I was looking at Miss Phillies. All right, here we go. Pro Bowling Association, dude. That'd be a good watch party right there. Dude, actually, I want to start doing a whole bunch of different type of watch parties.
Actually, there is something.
Only watch party be weird because most people won't be watching, but they'd just be watching us.
There's actually something up by your neck of the woods, just across a little bit in the lake by you, up by Mackinac Island, right? They have the Pro Rock Skipping Championships up there.
Yeah, that's something. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be outside.
You would be the only podcaster covering that. Seriously. Maybe there's a reason why. I don't.
Yeah, we'll see. Here comes the second pitch over here. That's going to be a strike. So we're going to have a 1-1 count over here, Philly boy.
Yeah. Freelick at the plate.
Cornhole.
He's 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
On location.
Here
comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. That was a low ball, but he swung at that thing. That's going to be strike 2. So 1-2 is a count. Come on, Brewers. We got to get some bats flowing here. And that's going to be high to the outside over here a little bit and takes that one. That's going to be 2-2 count. Come on now. And that's going to, he gets a piece of that right up. And he's going to toss this thing to first base, and he's not going to be able to beat it.
Nope, they played that one perfect.
So that's going to be 1 out. Line drive. But they were able to scoop that thing and toss that thing to first. Ground out is the proper phrasing. Look how baseball players can just grab their junk at any moment. You know, I mean, you can't do that at your job. People start asking weird stuff. But here we go. Here comes that pitch, and that's going to be strike 1 to Durbin over here.
The Durbinator. He's 0 for 2 for the night.
And that's going to be a strike, no swing right there. Good pitch. 0-2 on the count. That is not correct, Philly boy. You know what I mean? Here we have another one right up the shot. And he's going to toss this thing to first base. And that's going to be there in time. And that's going to be another out. And the Brewers bats not getting it done right here in the 7th inning. Or really throughout this game. They had that home run, and then ever since then, nada, nothing
happening.
This sucks. Oh no, we suck again. How does he say that? This ain't funny, Phil. Here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball outside. All right, so now we're going to be you got 2 outs. 1 ball, 0 strikes, and they need to get the bats rolling, dude. Come on, get some guys on base. Let's get some stuff rolling here. That's going to be another ball. So it's going to be 2-0 as the count. Bowers up here with the bat in his hand. Has Twitch turned on you too? No, we have 468 folks watching live right now. 1 person on Twitch. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike 1. We have 469 folks watching live across all the places, Philly boy. Are you trying to tell me that people are watching?
Yeah, everybody hit up the chat.
Not a
hit
lot.
Hit up the chat. Let us know what you guys think. We're trying this. It's the first baseball game we're covering.
That'll be another strike. We're going to be a 2-2 count over here. Yeah, hammer the chat. Let me know what you're thinking about. You know what I mean? Bottom of the 7th inning over here. Yeah, that's decent numbers for a baseball game. You know what I mean? I don't know what I'm doing over here, but we're having fun, dude. I don't care. I'm having fun, so I don't care.
Yeah,
here comes the pitch, and we're gonna have a grounder over here, and they're gonna get this thing to first, and it's gonna be a close call, but it looks like he's gonna be out over there, and that's the end of the 7th inning, dude. And like this sucks, you know what I mean? First ever Brewers stream so far. You know, I mean, it sucks that the game isn't going like exactly how we want it to go, but I'm having a good time hanging out with you, good folks. You know what I mean? All right, so that's a ground out. End the inning, and we're gonna go to commercial. I'm gonna grab a new brewsker, you know what I mean? And we'll be right back after these messages, you know what I mean?
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes 50 grand and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuikTrip.com/sweepstakes.
Hey, have you seen that realtor with all those billboards?
Hold my beer.
What?
Get local, award-winning injury lawyers. Get Nicolet.
1, 2, 3.
Hey, you know anything about this guy?
I know he likes billboards. This is the 342nd one we've put up this year.
Oh, you know, I've heard he's actually a decent lawyer.
I'm sure he is.
I always wanted to do that. Hey, I'll help you clean up. Sorry about that.
Sure.
You guys have been doing a great job. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Russell.
Nice beard, though.
Oh, thanks.
All right, here we go. We are back. 472 folks watching live across all the places. You know what I mean? Brewers are down 4-1 in this ball game right here. Coming back after commercials. Gonna be top of the 8th inning. And Philly Boy says Vinny had no graphic for the 7th inning stretch. Amateur hour, expecting the professional players to bring their A game. Why should they? They're live streaming in the dugout. Why should we try to? First of all, dude, he put this all together from last night to today. All this graphics, all this stuff. He spent hours on this stuff. And you're going to come in here and throw shade, Philly Boy? You should be ashamed of yourself. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be popped up. Is it going to hit the ground? It does. It gets down. And it's going to be a base hit for the Dodgers over here. That was Myers, right? No, Myers is... I don't know what's going on. Tobias Myers over here.
And be sure to check out tomorrow night, the Wednesday Pick'em Show at 7:30.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Come hang out. We're going to talk Packers to start that show off for the first little bit. Because I didn't do a podcast really talking about that Bengals game. So I'm going to give my thoughts on that a little bit. And then pick all the games for the NFL for this week. You know what I mean? And here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. 1 strike, 0 balls over here. 0 balls.
And I ain't saying nothing about Max Muncy.
I had the rebuttal. I said what I said. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strike 2. I think you're supposed to do like strike 2. You know what I mean? Next Brewers game, you have to do the 9 by 9 by 9 by 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings. Let's go, Matt. You know what I mean? I could do that. You know what I mean? I could eat 9 hot dogs for sure. Hot dogs are good for you.
Come on, guys. Shut him down.
Come on now. And that's going to be high. That's going to be a ball. So 2-2 is the count now. Apparently that song did not help.
He tried the corner and missed.
Probably should just stick to football watch parties. Just kidding.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
Here comes the pitch. And it's going to be inside down low. That's going to be a 3-2 count. Full count over here.
Here come the old
Play
man
clock's
sound.
down to 9, 6, 5. That was all over the place. And that's going to be a low, and that's going to be a walk.
Oh, jeez.
So now they got a man on first, a man on second, and this is not a good situation for the Brew Crew right here. No, he's calling someone. Who's he calling? Oh, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah, I'm doing the watch party. All right, I'll mention that. All right, he said, don't worry, they're going to win this thing. That's what he told me. He called it in. All right, so Hernandez up to bat over here. The count's 0-1. Got a man on first and second. I'm going to say bad situation here for the Brew Crew. Here comes the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Nice pitch.
Yeah, good pitch.
Down
good
low
pitch.
right there. That's going to be 0-2 count. Good situation here for the old pitcher, you know what I mean?
And the Dodger Hernandez with the guy's first name that we cannot pronounce. It's 2 for 3 for the evening.
All right.
His silence comes across us.
When does game 3 happen?
I would assume there's going to be a day gap, because they got to travel out to LA. Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. They're going to be a foul ball over here.
So it's going to be Thursday, but we will be covering the Steelers game.
Yeah. Thursday Night Football. We're doing if it's at the same time, we can maybe do some side action stuff. But I do want to cover that Steelers game because I want to.
Yeah, it's the
Aaron Rodgers, and we're football first on this particular program. You know what I mean? But we could do both. I wouldn't say both, but you know what I mean. Give updates if it's happening at the same time. What time does that start Thursday?
Thursday, it's going to be, a 7:15 kickoff?
Yeah, what about baseball?
It's probably going to be the same thing, 7:08 prime time.
Probably.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't sure. I didn't think they're all. I think playoffs they probably hit prime time a lot. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be into the dirt, and that's going to be a 1-2 count. What up, Philly boy? Say something. What you got?
Oh, actually, no. The Thursday is going to be at 5:08 p.m.
All right. So it'll be a little bit later or earlier. We're going to have a ground ball over here. Throws to first base. That's going to be very, very close.
Got him at first. But it advances the runners.
Yep, advance because they got a guy in second and third. They have one out here. 3-run lead. He's still on the phone, dude. He's like, holla. I should make an edit of that. Like, hey, bro, you need to get some runs in. Like, all right. And then all of a sudden, bing, bing, bing. Top of the 8th inning over here.
Yeah, you just said it like home runs and be like, well, I thought Yount retired. Yeah, home run.
It's going to be up top over here for the ball. 1-out count over here. Game starts after the kick. That's the truth, Phil. You need to calm down. Over here now, he eats one over here.
Oh no,
a grounder. That's not good. They're gonna have some runs going in.
Is that gonna score 2, or is they holding it third? Holding it third.
So they got one, and it's 5-1. Now they got
runners at the corners,
as they say. And this game officially sucks. Someone told me if the Brewers lose, I can never do a Brewers watch party again. So they're, they got a mound visit going on.
Well,
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
So here comes the mound visit. The Brewers are down 4 runs, top of the 8th inning. He's talking to Myers like, bro, did you think that was good? Because I want to let you know.
Hey, the question is, do you think Ivan left already?
No.
Or is he still there?
Ivan don't leave really.
Yeah, and remember what I said earlier when somebody said that, hey, they're 3-0 when Grassi's at the game? Remember when I said, don't say that?
Yeah.
I said that, didn't I?
Yeah, but that's not why it happened. Yeah. I'm giving you no credit for that. Vinny, where is Vince? The hell is going on out here on each score?
Oh, I know I could do that. I know what he's asking for. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't get it, but I got it now. I got it.
Yeah, here.
What the hell's going on out here?
That's what he wants. Okay.
Yeah, we need a little bit more of that. Let's mix that in there. You know what I mean?
We can.
All
I
right,
can
here
mix
comes
that
the
in there.
pitch, and that's going to be a strike on the outside right there. That was actually a very good pitch right there.
You know what? I'm going to add that to this one.
Enrique Hernandez, left fielder up here to bat. They got man on the corners. Here comes the pitch. He's going to swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strike 2. Let's go.
If you want, Matt, I added it to the music category. So if you click it, it's in the list now. Okay. You'll see it right at the top.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see those on there.
And I also put that get up, get out of here, gone is there for you, too.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I see those now. But here we go. And that's going to be up top, outside over here. That's going to be ball 1.
so feel free to use that Vinny anytime you want. So
Yeah. I will. Every now and again, just
What the hell's going on out here?
there you go.
All right, here we go. Popping it up. Foul ball.
Off the first base side. 1 and 2 still to count. 1 out. Runners on the corners. Top of the 8th. On a horrible ball game.
Dude, I should call him. Should I FaceTime him?
Why not? That's entertainment.
For sure. But we're going to have a ball inside over here.
Yeah, just call him up and be like, what the hell?
Yeah, speakerphone him. What's going on over there, dude? What's the vibe like?
Yeah. Well, he said he'd be our correspondent on the scene.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
He did. All right, two
We're
pitch.
going to smack this thing. It's going to be foul ball. That's not going to stay in play. It's going to go out in the crowd. Oh, that guy tried to catch it. Yeah, he's going to, dude. He ain't letting that down. He had it in his hands. That popped out.
And you want to know something?
Defeat.
We don't have a lady that will take it from a kid in Milwaukee.
Dude, I would take it from a kid for sure. Take the ball. I'd take the ball from a kid and give it to a different kid so that people wouldn't know what to do. Be mad at me or not. No, I'm just kidding. People who take baseballs from kids at games is the next level. But yeah, here we go. We got men on the corners over here. 2-2 is the count. Top of the 8th, and that's going to be a high pitch, and that's going to be a full count over here now.
In front row, Amy Lou
Myers
already?
is in danger over here.
And you can just
Full
see
count, dude.
the
What?
excitement on Brewer fans in the
I know,
stands.
they're just like,
Nope, front row Amy's still there. She's still there.
yeah, people ain't leaving early like that. You can doubting over here, doubting Brewer fan. Ain't nobody leaving. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be low, and that's going to be a walk, dude.
And that is going to load the bases.
Bases are loaded, and this is a bad situation. This might be like it might be my fault. I don't know. First live watch party for the Brewers. You know what I mean? Don't blame me.
Yeah, whose idea was this?
Struggling. That kid's going through it. He's like, I'd rather be sleeping.
What the hell's going on out here?
Ball over here. Ooh, excuse me. So gassy.
Oh. Making old man sounds.
You do that a lot.
I do, yeah.
You're like super old, dude.
Thanks, Matt.
And then he moves.
You're like that inspirational guy where you go,
Yeah.
don't worry, you can't be stupid your whole life.
Yeah, right. Eventually, your head on a rock. Here we go. Bases loaded. Here comes the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off.
Fouled off. Behind the plate.
Into the air.
Oh, there we go. The 1 year that in baseball, well, the Wisconsinites or Brewer fans always talk about, 1982.
Yeah, I know, right? We're like the Bears that way.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
No, I don't think anyone really talked to 1982. They didn't even win that thing. You know what I mean? So I don't really. I mean, people that obviously like the only year that they ever the farthest that they got. But I don't think people like Brewer fans are sitting there talking about. Remember 1982? I mean, I've heard a few conversations. I ain't gonna lie to you. But here comes the pitch, and that's to the dirt. That's 1-2 on the count over here. Bases loaded. Vinny sounds constipated.
My God, Jay.
We need a laughing one. We need a laugh track on this thing. You know what I mean? Here comes that ball. It's up in the air. They're going to try to get this thing. It's foul, but caught. And he throws this thing to third, and everyone holds there. So 5-1, 2 outs, bases loaded, top of the 8th inning. NLCS. Dodgers up 1-0 in the series. You know what I mean? It's not looking like it's not going to be good for the Brewers.
See, Jay thinks the old man sound like I'm constipated. I'm just.
Oh yeah, and these you need a little bit of release. You know what I mean? That's all they talk about. You cover the entire Packers season, also. Yeah, Packers is mostly what I do.
That's right, baby.
We do Packer watch parties. That's the main thing, and then we do watch parties for like other NFL games, like any NFC North or whatever one's like timeout good for us. And we do Packers podcasts and stuff. I've had interviews. I've had players on my podcast in the past. Not lately, but I've had a few. But yeah, that's mostly what I do. You know what I mean? Grand Slam coming. That would be beautiful. That would be beautiful. Philly Boy says Vinny is a regular guy. Vinny is a regular guy. You know what I mean? Coach coming out. Get off the mound, son. I'm pitching now. I appreciate these comments over here. State said, I'd like to hear Ivan on the field being chased by refs at this point.
Yeah, maybe Ivan should streak on the field, you know?
I'll text him that.
Yeah. Say the viewers want to see it. We want to see him streak.
Chad says you got a streak on the field. Autocorrect really BS these days, you know what I mean?
Just as long as
Chad says you have to steal on field.
Yeah, or at least it doesn't say you have to
I'm
kill
not even
everyone
on
the
base.
field.
How am I going to steal? You know what I mean? No, but I said I got this. Oh no, it did screw it.
You have to steal. He's probably looking at it going, "What the hell?"
On Android, because he's on an Android phone. You know what I mean? You know those Android people.
Oh.
And he does shout at for Kwik Trip. There you go. Is Phil drinking? I think he's in a bottle. You know what I mean? Shout out to Philly Boy over here. Robert Gasser. Is that how you say it? That's a good last name right there, Gasser. Dude, that's awesome.
That's the guy who's constipated.
He's a crop dusting like professional, you know what I
mean? That's a constipated guy right there.
No, that's a guy that's not constipated. He will let loose at any given moment. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be a swinging strike. 1. 2 outs, bases loaded over here. 5-1 ball game. Brewers running out of opportunities. It's top of the 8th. Here comes the pitcher. It's going to be fouled off. Dude, I think I'm getting my groove on with this thing. You know what I mean?
You're getting
he said no. He said no, bro.
Oh, no.
I said okay. I wonder if that annoyed him. He said no. That's exactly what he said. No, bro. Here's a swing, and that's going to be a miss, and that's going to be a strikeout, and that's going to be 3 outs, middle of the 8th inning. It's time, Brewers. It is time for you to get the bats swinging, get the bats rolling. Let's get ourselves a victory over here. You know what I mean? Right now, not looking good. Tell him what I said. Ivan is already streaking in his pants. Might as well streak on the field. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're going to go to commercial, kind of another beer, but we will be right back. You know what I mean? Heading off bottom of the 8th. You know what I mean? Let's get the bats rolling.
Hey, man, try this. It's my favorite. Thanks. Whoa, wait. Be careful. I just mopped there.
Yeah, just these. Russell, I swear I see you everywhere.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. See you next time.
This is the last bag of chips.
I'd fight my own grandmother for just one.
Hey, it's chips and soda.
I'll go tell coffee and donuts.
We have 500 folks exactly watching live right now across all the places, and I appreciate every single one of you except one of you. You know who you are, you know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. But here we go. We have ourselves a 5-1 ball game. Not going good for the Milwaukee Brewers at the moment. My very first Milwaukee Brewers live watch party, and I appreciate those who are hanging out with me, whether you dipped in recently, you've been watching the whole thing. I'm not sure anyone's been watching the whole thing, but maybe Carla. Maybe Carla over here, you know what I mean? Shout out to Carla.
she's been chatting up quite a bit. She's been awesome tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're gonna start doing more giveaways on this stream. I'm gonna try to figure out. I did a giveaway before, and the people who won didn't really contact me, and I couldn't give them what they won. And it's a live stream, so I only know like their like YouTube name or whatever. So I really can't contact them. So I'm gonna try to figure out a better way that when I do giveaways, that I know the people can contact me easy, directly, and I make sure that I'm giving away what I give away. Otherwise, it's not really a giveaway. You know what I mean? Hey, we're doing a giveaway, and then I just like, nope, not gonna give it to you. But you know what I mean? So I want to figure out a way, and we're gonna do that. But so we'll be doing some giveaways, and people like Carlo will be who win. People who are in the chat through the whole game will just throw some stickers, maybe even a shirt randomly. Anyways, here we go. We are at a 5-1 ball game, bottom of the 8th inning. We have who we got batting over here? Collins.
Yeah, you got a pinch hitter in Collins.
Pinch hitter.
So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here we go. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be a hit, but it's going to go foul. Off the, how do they say that when it goes off foul? It goes off the first baseline? How's that pronounced? What do they say?
There's a hit just off the first base side over towards the dugout. So that's how they would say it, yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'm trying to learn.
Look out. Sometimes they'll say that too. Yeah.
All right, we're going to have our... they call that a strike?
Yep. Strike.
That was on the line of the box. I mean, obviously it's not like an exact thing over here, but that's a strikeout over here.
And it is definitely not looking good.
I don't know. That looked outside. You know what I mean? I don't know, but I don't know. What do you? I think it was close enough that can be interpreted, especially when you're outside. Sounds like Phil will eventually get his shirt promised 4 years ago. Dude, Phil, first of all, I've actually like DM'd you back in the day, and I was like, hey, I'll send you a shirt, because I mean, Phil's my guy, I mean, I met him in real life, like he's been on my stream like since forever, and you just like never respond. Like, dude, I would for sure, I like try to hook up people, especially people who I can see, I consider Phil a friend. You know what I mean? Get all emotional over here. No, but I got you. Anything you want in my store, I'll hook you up, Phil. Let me know. But here comes the pitch, and he won't either. He won't. He won't say it. Here we go. 2 outs. Bases are empty. All right. Good play over here. Throws the first, and that's going to be that was a freakishly good defensive
God
by the Dodgers to end this inning. And the Dodgers are on a mission in this ball game right here. Coming up, it's going to be Betts, Freeman, and Will Smith. See, I'm already learning the players' names.
Keep his name out your mouth.
That's why I say it. No, he's got to keep his wife's name out of his mouth. Let's Google who's Will Smith's wife. I bet his. No, I can't say it. I had a joke right there, but I gotta keep it. That was hard to keep that one in.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it moving. Chap of the ninth after the break over here, and the Brewers are down 5-1, and that's unfortunate. You know, I mean, unless something miraculous happens over here, they're gonna drop 0-2 in the series. But we have a whole ninth inning to go. Do a live stream and announce a number like 52 caller wins with the correct answer to a question, but you will have to live stream the calls as we call in. Yeah, I do like the call in part of it. But the thing is, like before, I was like, hey, email me. And like they just didn't. And then I think I seen people in the chat, you know, I just couldn't figure it out how to get a hold of them or how they could get a hold of me. But we're gonna figure that out. Maybe we'll have like a special email just for that. But there we go. Check out the old podcast, the Matt Ramage Show. We got some good podcasts, you know, coming up. We do the Pick'em Show every week, and I haven't had an interview in a while, but I've had other people on. I've had Wes Hodgkowitz on. You know, we had Aaron Nagler. We have different Packer people come on, and players back in the past. You know, Preston Smith, Kenny Clark. We had some good players on the podcast. So check it out and download it and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? So here we go. They have an open marriage. It's Hollywood. No, we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. That's not what I was going to say either. See, I got to screen these comments over here sometimes.
Yeah, that comment.
Just a bit outside.
So here we go. They're going to be at top of the ninth inning when they come back from this thing, and the Brewers got to get something going. They got to obviously shut it down and then try to get the bats rolling. But it's not looking like a good situation. But that's the good thing about baseball is that so many times in baseball, it just seems like, you know, like these types of situations happen, and then also in the ninth inning, boom, you know, you start getting some stuff together. So, but first they got to shut down the Dodgers before they think about that. But maybe they get the bats rolling and we get something going. Like last night's game, you know, was that ninth inning, bases loaded, you know,
it was pretty close
just
right towards the end. Yeah.
Didn't work out. Hopefully they can get something going. But they gotta, you know, they gotta figure this out, dude. It's playoff time. They're down.
Yeah, exactly.
They're down 0-1, dude. Gotta figure this thing out.
And as far as what's coming up this week, guys, tomorrow, be sure to check out Matt 7:30 tomorrow. The Pick'em Show. Thursday night we'll be covering the Steelers-Bengals game, live play-by-play, and Friday night 7:30. Oh, beam by the pitch.
We got a hit by pitch by Betts.
Yeah.
Betts got hit. He walked that thing off, dude.
And then Friday night we're gonna have the Friday night fun night game night. So
yeah, we got to figure out what we're gonna do Friday night for the game night.
We are going to have some games eventually coming up, which will involve all you guys at home, where you can put a code in your phone and actually use your phone as a controller to join in on the game. So it is coming.
Yeah. And that's what I want more of, like interactive stuff. Ooh, he took that to the elbow, bro?
Right in the elbow, yeah.
Ah! Good golly. Oh, that had to hurt, bro. Oh, just thinking about that, dude, that had to hurt. That's rough.
That was like a Fine Young Cannibals. Like, good God. Yeah.
Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Yeah, and that was a pitch from the Gasser.
You know what I mean? Gasser hit him on the elbow. You know what I mean? Gasser usually hits me in other places.
It's people, too. Yeah.
We got ourselves a foul ball over here. Deep.
And out of play.
Jeep, out of play. Screw Ivan out of prize night.
So come on, that was fun. Yeah, I mean, we made it fun there. It was entertaining. Ivan was a great sport. He did terrific that night. He really did.
Yeah, he's all right. Here we go. Got one little fly over here flying around. That's gonna be outside, and that's gonna be a ball. So it's 1-2 count over here. Brewers got some folks warming up over here.
Anderson getting warmed up in the bullpen.
Take it easy.
Calm down. Calm down.
Trying to say it all slick like. All right, so
that's
he just sent me a video. Hang on. I'm going to try to, I can't really show it to you and have you hear it. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't either. I'll let you guys listen to it.
Well, yeah, why don't you screen it first? Yeah.
No, I just,
Oh, there he is.
There they are. They seem like they're having a good time. They're still there, though. Top of the 9th inning. That's 3-2 is the count. They got a man on first base. Here comes the pitch by Gasser. He's going to go right up the middle. And that's going to get through. That's going to get through. And he's at the third. And is he going to go home? Now we got a man going to second. He gets there. And he does a little shimmy dance. You know what I mean? Now they have a second and third. And nobody's out.
Yeah.
Phil over here. 2,000 points. First of all, I don't care about winning that game. I'm not even be part of the contestant. If we have guests on, we're either gonna have 2 guests on or we're just gonna be doing like chat stuff because I don't want to be part of it no more.
See, but that made it fun. That made it
I don't
fun,
know. I don't like answering questions. I like to ask the questions. I'm the host, Vinny.
Well, you jumped in. You volunteered. I mean,
I know. No, it was fun, but I think more often I want to be about other people than me.
Yes.
But, here we go. We got bases loaded. Brewers in a rough spot right here.
So that's a good point to bring up. So when they come in, you should be nice to the producer.
No.
Otherwise, you'll get deducted 2,000 points all the time.
Hey, producer, shut up. I'm just kidding.
That's awesome. Oh, wait there. Okay, ball one.
No, you start talking about that. I was like, I'll have it.
This is awesome. I love this job.
Here we go. Bases loaded. We got a ball, 0 strikes. Here comes a pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strike. Bases loaded. This is a big time. This is the game right here. I mean, if there is, you know what I mean?
That was a gasser.
This is, yeah, you know what I mean? Wisconsin playoff sports is cursed most of the time. I'm convinced. I thought they would do better than this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
too.
So did I. Down 5. I mean, it's a long series, and I mean they can come back from this. But
if they blow it this round, though, having the best record in baseball, that's going to be pretty
if
depressing.
they go out in this round, absolutely. Even going down 0-2 if they do, and they're having a swing and a miss, and that's going to be a strikeout right here. But yeah, even losing this game, they go down 0-2. They can't go out. Just like, you know, just get swept. Yes, and then they have to win this series. They have to show the best record in baseball. They have to.
And we got a pitching change. Anderson coming in. And I just keep thinking about that comment watching the football game on Monday night. There was some guy that commented that. Yeah, there was a guy that commented that LA was going to go 3-0. Right?
Yeah. Screw that guy.
Yeah. And I'm like, ugh. And I said, no, there's no way. There's no way it's going to happen, you know?
Yeah. You know what I mean? But here we are.
Yeah. But I was going off the fact that we were 6-0 against the Dodgers during the season. We swept them twice.
This is par for the course. The Brewers have history of going this far, then blowing it. But I still love my brew crew. You know what I mean? It's not over yet. You know what I mean?
She
this
is right, though.
Basically is, but hopefully they can bounce back. They can get this thing right. But yeah, first 2 games so far, especially this game more than last night's. 5-1, just not a lot of life. They had that 1 home run, made you feel excited, made you feel good inside. You know what I mean? But then just not getting it done. Please tell me the Brewers were sitting their good players are pitching during game 1 and 2 and saving them for 3, 4, and 5. Absolutely, Joey. What, you didn't think that? You didn't know?
we'll tell you that if that's what you want to hear.
Yeah,
sure.
I'll tell you anything you want to tell you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Also, I'm skinny. Here we go. Minnesota sports sucks far worse. Yeah. I agree with that. You know what I mean? We got ourselves a baseball commercial here. Makes sense. You know what I mean? During a playoff baseball game.
So hammer up the chat. Did you guys have fun tonight watching this? Was this okay? For you guys, let us know.
Yeah, if you didn't like it, you know what I mean, just lie to us. You know what I mean?
I know Philly didn't like it. Philly's gonna say he didn't like it. He's gonna rip on me. I know he's gonna. But that's all right, Philly. You can. I'm used to it.
He loves you. If he does,
I know.
he loves you. So
Philly rips on me because he likes me. I know.
See, Erica liked it. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
See, Erica, sweetheart. She's a good. Erica's awesome.
Joey says, even if the Brewers lose, we still have the pack to cheer on and win the Super Bowl. Yeah, but we need the Brewers. I mean, Brewer fans need this. You know what I mean? The diehards. You know what I mean? They earn this. And right now it's 5-1, bases loaded, and that's going to be a pitch outside, and that's going to be ball. It's going to be ball one, the count 1-0. 2 for 4 solo for this guy right here. Hernandez. Seems like Hernandez. How many of there are there? There seems like a lot of them. Here we go. We're going to have I'm saying that there's more than one Hernandez. He's going to have to bat a lot, and that's going to be.
Hey, there we go. We got out of the inning.
Double play. All right, great call on that. I'm a professional. But they hit a grounder, hit a double play, and there you go. And that's the end of that half of the inning. You know what I mean? Hernandez is a good name, but I'm just saying. But coming up next, we got Yelich coming up. We got Vaughn coming up. And we're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back, and we're going to watch the Brewers come back from this in total domination. Maybe. I don't know. You know?
Yes.
Attention. Have you or a loved one been seriously... forget that. Let's do this Nicolet Law style and give the people what they want.
It's Nicolet. It's Nicolet. Nicolet Law.
The Ultimate fan would know that the Packers played their first ever road game in Ishpeming, Michigan.
An Ultimate fan would know that Coach LaFleur was the 15th head coach and that he won 7 out of his first 8 games.
If anyone should decide who the Ultimate Packers fan is, I should make that call.
Coach LaFleur?
Could you make the cut and become the Kwik Trip Ultimate Packers fan presented by Coca-Cola Zero Sugar?
One lucky fan will win a prize pack that includes $50,000 and 2 tickets to every Packers home and away game next season. Full rules at QuikTrip.com/sweepstakes.
The Ultimate Packers fan, check out Kwik Trip, QuikTrip.com. Check the Quick Rewards app. Figure out how you can do that thing. They're giving away money. They're giving away vehicles. Kwik Trip gives away so much stuff, and they have a bake sale going on right now. You know what I mean? $2.99, 3 count of premium donuts. Now, we're not talking about regular donuts. We're talking about premium donuts. You know what I mean? And it's not just these particular donuts. They have so much bake sale stuff. They got muffins. They got all types of those peanut donuts, those long johns. They got filled donuts. And I went to on the tour of Kwik Trip, they don't fill their donuts like everyone else. I can't tell you any more information than that because I was, sealed in secrecy. You know what I mean? I can't be giving out this information, but they are the originators of filled donuts. They get it done really good. You know what I mean? So check out the Kwik Trip bake sale. You know what I mean? They should put that on a commercial. Put that on TV, Kwik Trip. You know what I mean? Here we go. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a ball. No, a strike. They call it a strike. That was a horrible call. That was horrible. That was horrible. They call that a strike. All right, let's see. I think we missed it. We might miss some comments over here. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be low, and that's going to be a ball. I wasn't sure.
Call that one a strike, ump.
I don't know if they're going to call that one a strike too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Joey said, this was awesome. I would have never watched a Major League Baseball game if it wasn't for this. So thank you for getting me to enjoy the playoff series. Here we go. And here we go. We got a swing, and it's going to be a foul ball. I appreciate that, Joey. That's a really good
Joey gets an
compliment.
air horn. Joey gets an air horn.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We you can't do nothing. Producers are telling me hit buttons. Hey, you the button pusher.
Yeah, but you always do the air horn. I do everything else. You do the air horn.
1-2. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be high.
Oh,
that's going to be 2-2 count over here.
My God.
Shout out to Joey over here. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thanks, Joey.
I am diehard anything Wisconsin. Exactly me. You know what I mean? I represent everything Wisconsin. I mean, even Little League. Here comes that's gonna be foul ball.
Oh well, Carla, you were awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, Carla, you are fantastic. I appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. That was fun. Erica says, "Thank you, Vinny."
Thank you, Erica. You were awesome too.
Even college levels watch. Yeah, the Badgers, not doing real good right now. You know what I mean? Here we go, 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch, and that's gonna be up, and that's gonna be fouled off. That's someone with the worst seats in the house, probably. You know what I mean? Probably weren't too cheap on this one. Matt's commentary is longer than the pitch clock, and he is just playing catch up. I don't know what I'm doing yet, Phil. We're gonna do some more of these. I guarantee you that. I don't know about this off season. Like, we're gonna see it, the playoffs, whatever. But here we go. We're gonna have up. It's not out of here. In fact, it's gonna be caught for an out. That sucks. So that's going to be an out right there.
Brewers down to their final 2 outs.
Even if the Brewers don't win, we did our job and made sure Chicago wouldn't win either. You know what I mean? And they're still crying about that. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of series left. You know what I mean?
There's the air horn.
There's a lot of series left over here. Here you go. We got 1 out over here. That's going to be a ball up top outside. And that's going to be a foul ball. So it's going to be 1-1 count.
They've let this guy pitch 106 pitches already. Exactly, Jay. I agree.
All right, so that's going to be an out. They're going to toss this thing to first base. And 1 out away. We're going 0-2 in this series.
Well, and there's a Chicago Blackhawks shirt that they just showed applauding too. Yeah. Oh.
Here we go. Down to the last out. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Down low on the outside, but got that thing in the corner.
108 pitches already. Wow.
And here comes a swing and a miss, and that's going to be down low, but he went hunting for that thing, and then that's a strike. 0-2 is the count. And that's going to be a foul ball. Dude, at this point, just put us out of our misery, you know what I mean? Go eat my pizza, Hot Pockets, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
On the 0-2 count, here comes the pitch. And that's going to be a strike.
That is it.
And that's it, dude. The Brewers fall 0-2 in the series. First complete game since Jose Lima, 2004 NLCS Game 3 versus St. Louis. So, yeah, Yamamoto, he got after it today. And there you go, you know what I mean? Pizza rolls, man. My wife went shopping, so I'm going to go hunting. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was a rough one. I appreciate everyone who tuned in, you know what I mean? Aaron, Phil, Carla for sure. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight. We had a good time, first ever Brewers live stream. Got that away. I'm going to do some more. Maybe even some Milwaukee Bucks stuff, later in the season. But obviously it's going to be focused on Packers. That's mostly what I do, NFL stuff. But I'm going to branch out a little bit, have some fun, hang out with the good folks. Watch parties are fun because it's just us hanging out in the chat and, screwing around or whatever. So it's fun. Erica says, I was watching the video about that with Aaron Nagler, and he said that they've got to figure out why he's getting held so much. Oh yeah, about Parsons. Yeah, I think we were talking about that earlier. It's not people chime in on there. I think it's like it's behind and stuff. But anyways, fun time even just for 3 innings. Yeah, you were in here a little bit late. Carla says, see you next time. Thank you for sharing your time with all of us. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out, Carla. And shout out to Stacy. And we're gonna wrap this thing up.
Thank
the Brewers,
you, Stacy.
What do you got?
Oh, I just said thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, there you go. So the Brewers down 0-2 in this series. I'm going to turn this off because I don't want to hear about them being happy. You know what I mean? But all right, we're going to wrap this thing up. Thanks for watching. I appreciate everyone who tunes into my live watch parties. Means a lot. Keep hammering the chat. And shout out to Aaron over there. And we are out of here. Go, Pat, go. Bear still.